Yesterday people were saying, because I'm on 3403, and yesterday
3403.
people were saying that it was that we were like really close. Like I was 30
Yeah.
pages off. But then you streamed
I
last night.
finished at 3,582 last night.
Oh, so you didn't get much further last night.
No.
I was like, wait a minute, you weren't that far off last night. Yeah,
Okay.
we're really close. Um,
Very close. Hey, everybody. My
Revs.
voice is much louder. Do I need to turn myself
No,
down
you're
or?
good. Here, I'll just adjust these. For some reason, my new mic. Boop, boop, boop. I wonder if I can change my input. I
It
don't.
gets a little fucky if you try and do it like on the go,
Oh,
switching the
I'm not gonna worry
mics.
about it then. I won't worry about it. I'll just speak up. Let people filter in. Let's look at our sound settings. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's all the way up. So I have these new headphones and I
Sure.
don't know if they have drivers or something. Because you know how sometimes when you get new
Hmm.
equipment, it's kind of funky. And
It'll
it's,
work, but it doesn't work
yeah,
that great because you don't have the driver, right?
yep.
Sure.
I think that's what's going on. I think I just kind of skipped a bunch of steps, plugged it in, and was like, I'm done. And then it's not functioning to the level it should be. Because these are really nice headphones. So there's no reason. And I want to be able to hear myself in them a little bit because they're
Hmm.
noise canceling and I can't hear anything. And so it's hard for me to hear how loud or soft I am or,
Hmm.
yeah. Uh, oh, here comes people. Here they come.
There they
Rev.
are. I'm gonna at everyone in the Discord again.
Perfect. I'm
At,
gonna
at everyone
on a
live.
nice pumpkin.
What's that?
I sent that. I remember how I said I accidentally sent that to my social person,
Oh,
and they're just like, "Nice pumpkin."
do you wanna show that to
Yes,
stream so they know what we're
you
talking
guys
about?
have to see this. So I was talking to Rev, and I was getting set up, and I had my Facebook open in my sidebar, and this cursed thing came on. So for the low price of, oh, there's a Janis Joplin figure or a rusty shopping cart for
That's stolen.
$45. It's so old. Who is so Olympia? Perfect.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
20 bucks. It's 20 bucks for the two of
20
them.
bucks for two. Yeah, you get that one and you get this one with the weird, I can't tell if it's like supposed to be its bottom lip or if it's supposed to be like having something crammed into its mouth. Probably its bottom lip.
I'm gonna go with lip. It's hard to tell.
And then the old man. I feel like I should get this for my parents. Be like, like really straight face serious. Be like, it totally
That
reminded me.
looks cursed. Like this is one of those situations where they can't give it away because it's part of the curse, so they have to sell it. So they're selling it for a really low
Yeah,
price.
they're like, oh please, please, please buy it, please, please.
Yeah, I just need this out of my life. I can't sleep. It
It
haunts
does
me.
look like Grandpa Harley. See, it's relevant. This is
It
relevant.
is relevant.
This is their next Homestuck merch from For Fans by Fans.
Just that one
Just
of them.
this. I'm gonna resell it at like a ridiculous. What if I like bought these and then I resold them as like a special 413 gift on our site for like some insane amount and called it like Grandpa Harley exclusive one of a kind figurine. Oh shit.
Jesus.
I'm gonna refresh. It's not showing me.
You could sell that on April 1st. Yeah. I'd buy it. Why though?
Why? There's yeah, we have our Janis Joplin figure. Like, who buys this? Oh my god.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, what in God's name? Who buys this
Like
stuff?
there's so much Janis Joplin shit down here.
Where are you?
Austin.
Oh god, yeah, I bet.
And
But
it's just like I think the apartment complex she lived in is a thing, and then I the what was the name of that diner she used to go to all the time? Anyway, that one it's actually really good. If you ever hit up Austin, but yeah,
interesting. I've heard Austin was very like it seemed like it people always compare it to Portland or kind of like Olympia or whatever, but they said that once you get there,
Yeah.
it's not actually that kooky. It's pretty normal.
It's Austin is where all the hippies and metalheads went after those eras ended. And so it's like this weird mix of like a bunch of hippie guys. I'm pretty loud.
I gotcha. I was
Okay.
adjusting. There should be good. Out of my ear holes. I've wanted to go to Austin.
It's a good place. The food's good. I think that's the main thing.
Oh,
Weather
nice.
sucks. Don't come during the
Oof.
summer, but
No, no. I can't imagine. How hot does it get there?
uh on average it's somewhere between like 90 and 100.
Jesus Christ.
It's not as bad as like El Paso, which is like 100 plus to like 120.
I love this this
This
description.
shopping cart?
Vintage
Oh, what does it
steel,
say?
structurally sound, surface rust. No shit. No shit. It's like completely like Silent Hill. It's like
It's a little bit
it's
rusty.
a little surface rust. Like
It's fine though, really.
a storm on Tuesday.
I guess there was hail. I wasn't out on Tuesday.
Oh.
Just
Do people know
did
the
my thing, came
place
home.
in the weather in your area more than you do? They're like, I heard that.
Well, everyone was freaked out because it was Super Tuesday in Texas and all that, and there was hail.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised. Yeah, our big thing up here right now is we have the highest amount of deaths, I think, right now from the
Oh,
virus in Washington.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
we
Because
had
it,
a confirmed case here in Travis County, where I live, recently.
ooh, lucky
That's
you.
I mean, that's cool. I
That's,
like it.
yeah, you're
That's
like,
good.
that's cool. This is fine. I feel like that dog all the time.
I
Like,
feel
this is
safe.
fine.
Yeah,
This is fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I dipped out of Emerald City Comic Con this weekend. I've been watching everybody. They haven't canceled the event, but they're offering free refunds for anybody who doesn't want to
I've
go.
had con flu before.
I
Like I've
know,
gone to
right?
conventions and people they're just like, listen, I spent all this money for this hotel and for the tickets and for the airline and all that. I am going, and they're just like just walking petri dish, but they still show up and they want to shake your hand.
Ugh, yeah. Can you imagine all the people coming in with like from all over the country with the virus right now and just like
I,
t
I wouldn't be I
touching?
wouldn't doubt it if there's a huge outbreak because of one of these conventions. You know?
Yeah, it's inevitable. I think at this point, my goal has just been to make peace with it and like reading articles where it's just like, you're going to get it. Just make peace with that. Um, and you'll probably be fine. So just make
Yeah.
peace with that. Um,
It
yeah.
seems like its mortality rate is higher if you're super young or super old.
Actually,
And
super young is fine with this
super
one.
young is fine.
This is like a boomer illness, I think. It's like
Oh,
because it's only affecting
this is redemption for
this,
everything you've done.
this is the reckoning. Uh, because it's only affecting, well, most likely affecting people that are like over the age of 50 and or with underlying illnesses. Actually, kids have been relatively asymptomatic and have been
Oh,
unaffected. That's why I was worried about my 4-year-old, and
right, of
then
course.
but the more I read about it, the more they're like, actually, kids are fine. Um, I don't know even know if they can carry it, like little plague rats, but they don't.
Right.
They're not gonna. No kids are dying. Um, it's not like the
Huh.
flu of yonder years. They were talking about how like the last big flu back around World War I, when there was a ton of mortalities. A lot of them were kids because it was more of just a generic flu outbreak. But this one's not really affecting kids too much. So
Interesting.
there's that. I assume nursing homes are getting rocked or will get
Right.
rocked, things like that. Especially since you have younger people. See why they're screwed, which sucks,
Right.
is that younger people are going to be relatively asymptomatic, right? They're going to have like a cough or something, someone about my age. So they're still going to go to work and they're going to
Right.
be working at these nursing homes and they're going to bring it in and then it's just with it all closed in there, it's just gonna fly through the nursing home. And yeah,
Right.
on that cool note, the boomer
That
killer.
fun note
On
where
that,
everything is fine in our country and there's nothing to worry about.
mhm.
Let's
Let's get this. Let's kick this pig. So,
Can you real quick before we get started, just I don't want to spoil anything, but just how are the trolls doing?
how are the trolls doing?
Yeah.
Oh, they got fucked yesterday. It was the red wedding. It was the
Okay.
red wedding yesterday.
I didn't want to be like,
How are the
who's
trolls?
alive?
You're like, so, how are your friends the trolls? No, no reason. Asking for a
No
friend.
reason. Yeah.
Are they doing good? Was Tavros stabbed through the fucking center? And let's see, where are we at? So we got Tavros was stabbed by uh Aradia. Wait, Aradia, right? Yeah. And then,
No,
right? Didn't isn't that
no, no.
the
Ardia is not.
Vriska?
Yeah, it was
Vriska.
Vriska.
Vriska. That's the one that was in my head but didn't come out my mouth.
Right, right. Vriska is
That's what I
just
said.
generally speaking, if something goes wrong, it's Vriska's fault. I've learned that that is just a mantra you can say, and if you want to blame someone, it's probably Vriska. And even if you don't know that for a fact yet, it's true.
If Aradia
You
would
just don't
never.
know it yet. I am ahead.
Yeah, the Vrisk course is real. I think the first time we met Vriska, the chat got a little spicy.
Mm,
Um, someone had to come in. We're like, whoa, okay, guys. Um,
yeah.
the I even got an 8 ball to channel my inner Vriska,
Oh no,
um,
why?
so that I can ask it questions about what's gonna happen in Homestuck.
Has it
Um,
been accurate yet?
I think it did predict something really bad about the trolls. I should be more. Let's see. Are all the trolls gonna come back to life? Yes. Cool. We're good. We're good, guys.
Huh, spoilers, I guess. I haven't
the,
gotten to that bit.
the spoiler 8 ball. um, are you going to
Well, I
break
guess we
it?
can just hang it up now and just
Got
end the
it, guys.
stream. We're good.
I got it. The 8 ball is
Everything works
broken.
out fine.
What happened? So yeah, Tavros got stabbed. Something he fell down the stairs again. I think that was before he got stabbed. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
had a hard time. He's had a hard life. He's had a hard knock
Yes.
life. Um,
Did he have the cringe moment?
oh my God, the conversation with
Yeah.
Jade, where
Yeah.
it was so awkward. That was my favorite. It was such a good conversation. I was like,
It's like this
oh.
is what 13-year-olds are like, though.
do, to be fair though, I don't know any 13-year-old that would like that be that bold. Like what 13-year-old that you know, like that's more of like incel in his early 30s. Like
I don't
that's
think he knows any better, is the thing. Is
oh,
like the
he's
only
so
like
bold.
female interaction he's had is Vriska, and Jade has been exceedingly nice by comparison.
But
Like
I've
hasn't tried
never
to
had
like
that.
break his legs or anything.
Do 13-year-olds like really have a conversation like that though? Like I in my experience, and again, my I mean, this is coming from somebody who like I was not popular, right? Like people were not coming up and asking me out or anything. So I maybe people who had better high school experiences were like had these conversations, but I could never imagine a conversation where like a kid at that age would be that open about their feelings with anyone. Like it was more like, "Oh, you like her?" No, I don't. I felt like that
Right.
was still where people were at that age. Like, uh,
I'll leave chat to decide that one. I didn't go to high school, so I don't know.
you didn't go to high school?
I was homeschooled.
Oh, how was
Yeah.
that?
That was good. There are local groups for homeschooling, so you just like every Friday meet up with all of the other teenagers approximately your age that are also homeschooling and have a social life like that.
Interesting. Interesting. I could never homeschool my kid only because I am not smart enough to homeschool my kid. Like I don't feel
There's a lot
confident.
of resources now. Like my mom wasn't particularly good at math, but there's so many courses online and stuff for homeschooling that you don't have to know all of it.
Dang. Well, that's awesome.
I'm sure it's
Uh,
better now.
Yeah. Did you guys do like a prom or dances or like outings
Uh,
or?
we were supposed to do a prom, but we never got around to it, so I think it's a little late now.
Oh, there's still time, Rev. Just
I'm 32 and married.
there's still time. Oh yeah, it's right. You and I are like the exact same age.
Mhm.
Who else died yesterday? Oh, fuck. On the horns. I got this. Feferi.
Right.
Feferi got killed by Eridan,
Mhm.
and Eridan
I
also
think.
killed. How did I forget all this in 24 hours? Who else did they kill? I'm not looking at the chat 'cause I have to remember. Oh my god. Someone else died. Okay, I'm
Are you
looking at.
keeping notes?
I got good ones apparently. I should apparently keep notes of who's dead because apparently,
So, so the like pseudo school shooting thing happened, right?
yeah, he went ape shit because Feferi
Right.
wouldn't.
So Iriden killed uh everyone in that room, right?
Who? But he didn't kill Karkat.
Right. So who does that leave? I don't want to like
Solix.
say
Oh, he killed
Solix. Okay.
Solix. That's right. Oh my god, I am so sorry, guys.
I'm not
Oy.
like trying to quiz you. I'm just like I don't want to
No,
say
I
what I
need
know.
to. I need to because apparently I'm not. Ay, ay, ay. Yesterday was a long day. But Solix is dead. Feferi is dead. And I saw that. And there was a lot of weird kissing that went on, which I'm not
Yeah.
understanding why the, the why,
I I think that's some way of resurrecting them.
but into their god tier or just in general.
I think the god tier thing is you have to be on a certain spot, and then you can be killed, and then your dream self becomes god tier.
Oh right, Solix isn't dead. Sorry. Into the dream self. Wait. If you kiss a corpse while their dream self is alive, they become their dream self. Oh, ew.
That makes sense, and I'm not gonna ask for explanation.
Of course.
Sure, right.
So because their dream selves were dead, they because he tried and then it was like, oh, it's not working and they couldn't ascend as their Casa hasn't even got there yet. It's basically an extra life. Interesting. Where are these kids' parents? This is so anime.
That would be interesting. Let's read.
Oh, oh no. Okay. Yeah, so we left off with John, who is now
Right,
the uh the Windy Boy, and
right.
he's dead, right? Technically, right?
Yeah, he got stabbed. He got so to become god form, you have to get killed,
I feel
right?
like between this and Persona, kids are learning a very unrealistic expectation of how they should be dealing with things. Like, I just wanna, I just wanna ascend.
I
uh,
mean, it would explain a lot of millennial culture.
yeah, too much Homestuck and everyone's existential crisis wanting to ascend to their god tiers.
Oh,
Uh,
right. I need to open Homestuck as well. I'm just looking
uh,
at the stream.
I'm gonna write John Rose. This will be my note. Oh, I did start keeping a note for the
Uh-huh.
worst words in Homestuck.
Oh,
Yep, I have 7 of them.
uh-huh.
We are at Cruxtruder
Uh-huh.
in Sisysphere.
Uh-huh.
Auspicious.
Okay.
Uh, any captcha thing I don't like.
Right.
Silodex, Captchalog, Strife Specimens, all of that, I don't get it. Uh, 5 is Kismesis?
Uh-huh. I've been pronouncing it Christmas, which is wrong.
Yes, that sounds right.
Close enough.
Close enough. I'll allow it. 6 is
Yeah,
Lohax.
the legislator.
It's apparently like a LOH, like it's not supposed to be really red, but it's supposed to be red. Lohac. This guy's it's terrible. And then
Yeah.
7 is Calidifluch. The name of that sword. That definitely made the list. When Dave had that
Yeah.
legendary sword.
Mm.
So I am keeping that list. And now I need to keep a list of who's apparently dead. John Rose, Dave. So
And you should probably have a separate category for like super dead. Like their
super
dream
dead.
self is dead and also their regular self is dead.
Oh my God. So we have John, Rose, Dave, Jade, and then the trolls. I'm gonna do trolls. So I'll just list the ones I know
So
are. John
John is
is
partially dead.
half dead. So
Rose is okay, I'm
Rose is
pretty sure.
good. Dave is confusing because he's
Dave is
dead
consistently in a state of dying, but okay.
always. So I'll say dead always
Yeah,
times
that's fine.
2. Jade.
I don't remember what's going on with Jade.
She's an animal now or something.
Right.
She's a sprite. She has a
Yeah,
sprite furry.
so she did die halfway, but the other halfway that John didn't die.
Oh. So Tavros is dead. And then he's got he didn't ascend. No ascend. And then who else is dead? Solix is KO'd. Solix is KO. Feferi is dead. And Aradia is dead. She blew up. She
Yeah,
exploded.
she's kind of in a similar situation to Dave, where she's like, except for she's even more dead.
Yeah, she blew
Dave keeps dying repetitively, but it's okay because time travel.
because he's got a lot of Daves, so he
Right.
some of his. She's
Ardia
also
has done the same sort of situation where she's died a few times, but only now has it really mattered because that was like the last copy, I guess.
and this is on 3403. Okay, so these are my notes as far as people who
died.
I gotta keep better notes. Okay, so we left off with the Windy Boy, and there looks like horn. No, these aren't horns. These are pipes. This is all his dad's stuff. If you want to kick us off by reading the bit here.
Cool. Let me pull it back up. There it is. Look at all that fatherly loot. An inviting pile of pipes, and somewhat less inviting pile of razor blades, a spare car, an assortment of shoes, hats, and tires, several issues of The Serious Jester, ticket stubs to Circus Soleil. You would prefer to forget what happened that day. He was just so embarrassing. A briefcase full of fatherly documents, a variety of photographs, a laptop computer, 10 tons of pipe tobacco, and a lighter.
Are you reading the bit?
Yeah, I was just... Sorry.
Oh.
The wallet unsurprisingly contains a series of sentimental photographs when you were young. Some of these photos appear to have jokes written on the back, others cake recipes. He also kept a series of portraits of some of his favorite comedians. Some are understandable. Harry Anderson goes without saying. Bill Cosby, living fatherly legend. A lot of this is like, oof.
I know, right? If we only knew.
If we only knew. But his interest in Mr. Foxworthy always struck you as a little lame. Those redneck jokes were so corny and stupid. You secretly suspected that your father was mostly arrested by the man's mustache, maybe fantasized about shaving the man's egregious furry lip. It seems like a reasonable theory to you. Which I said was a sad thing to know about your dad.
What is a sad thing to know about your dad?
That your dad wants to shave
another man's lip?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
My parents used to listen to Jeff Foxworthy.
I could never get him, but I also... That's not me.
Do you grow up in Texas, though, right?
Yeah, I know. I knew people who were into him, but not my cup of tea.
I don't blame you.
Hooray, a computer! You've been dying for a way to talk to your friends again. You bought this laptop at the Dadley Depot. Or he bought this laptop at the Dadley Depot, an incredibly boring store established to furnish dignified gentlemen everywhere with dull fatherly goods. It was always so boring when he dragged you there. You have no idea who this douchebag is. Who is this douchebag? Is what you ask every time you see his smug face. Maybe you're being unfair to the man, though. some guy named Crosby, you guess? Who cares? He's boring. I think it's interesting that they've got a capture log system. The
The
parents.
parents? Yeah, see, that's one of the reasons why the captcha log system in this has always.
Like, I don't know as if that's like implying that they are in their own session or they went through a session.
I don't know. I've been confused literally since probably the first 5 frames of Homestuck about that. Like, not understanding if it was like literally what was going on. I think I was overthinking it for sure. I still am. Like, I'm like, so
They
is
just
this?
exist in the world, according
Yeah.
to Bride Helix.
I'm like,
Sure,
are are they in a game? I think that's just how their world works. Captcha log.
that's just how the world works, I guess.
It's like a parent telling
Sure.
you, like, because I said so.
I some of this I think you just have to let go,
You just don't.
and
Just
that's probably one of them.
it's a
It's hard
thing
to
outside of
let
the
go.
game. It didn't make sense because it was confusing me as to whether or not they were like playing the game or if their world was the game because there were like game-like elements in the real world, so I didn't understand how the game interacted
And
with
now
their
that they're
world.
actually fully in the game, like I'm all right with that stuff. But before, I was confused, and now I'm confused on whether or not they were in the game to begin with.
Or if the capture log system, I don't know. See, this is why the capture log thing is just on my list because as a whole, it
Right,
confuses
a
and
thing that
frustrates
doesn't
me.
make sense. Okay, fair enough. All right. You recapture log the stuff and put it away neatly in your dad's sweet wallet. You're almost done. Just one more thing to beep.
Oh, what? Oh,
Oh, for the love
buddy.
of, get in.
Oh.
Fine.
Oh.
Anything that has to do with him is good.
It seems he seems. I mean, I guess I don't know the age of Carpathians, but he just doesn't seem old enough or large enough to be driving a car.
He seems like a baby. Yeah.
He does look like a little baby. And do you think his legs would reach? No way. This is ridiculous. This is nonsense. This is the most nonsense frame of Homestuck.
Fine. You guess you're going for a little ride. Buckle up. Safety is the most important thing. Follow suit. You presume the Windy Boy knows what he's doing. You tuck the dark sash across your chest to secure it. This is incredible. This is an incredible look for you. It's too bad this fashion accessory seems to trap you inside the vehicle. Human fashion and transportation and safety sure are weird and apparently interrelated. Ride.
Oh, see? They don't
Yeah.
reach.
I didn't want to give spoilers, but I'm like,
You're like, she knows. Oh.
I mean, that's pretty important spoilers, to be fair.
The feet not reaching. You're like-
Yes.
I'm avoiding spoilers like a pro.
Your feet do not reach the little steppy levers. The co-pilot points out that you also do not have the key. You are terribly disappointed. John, just do the windy thing already.
Oh.
Play more Bilbo. We haven't gotten to the... Okay, first off, that's not in the comics. Second off, I don't know as if, like, she needs to be harassed with Bilbo Baggins as well.
I heard that something about you playing Bilbo at half rate. People were telling me
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, here, I'll just show it to you. This is... So, Leonard Nimoy wrote a song, or sung a song. I'm not sure if he wrote it, in, like, the 1970s about Bilbo Baggins. It's... I don't know why it exists. To avoid copyright claims on YouTube, because I knew I was going to upload it, I decided to play it at different speeds, and it's great.
How do I...
Down in the bottom right corner, there's the little cog. You can change playback speed, and then you just change it to anything other than normal.
Oh my god! What the
Half speed or lower becomes very nightmarish. Like, I have a feeling that everyone was high off their shits during this, because it's the only way I can explain it.
That's like not again.
Well, I spent a good, like, hour of yesterday's stream doing that.
You wouldn't explain Homestuck to Jabroni Mike, but you're showing this curse song to Cassie.
This is essential to understanding my understanding of this.
Bilbo.
Ew, boo.
Oh my, how did this come up in the
I just was thinking about it.
about that song?
Just, yeah, this video. It's amazing. And slowly things, yeah, Tolkien became part of the chart because of the Rufio thing. I'm pretty sure that's happened.
Oh my god, why is he like flirting with this girl?
Yeah, this is just
This
a
is
weird.
weird. And why does he look so Spock-like? Like, just because he's Leonard Nimoy doesn't mean he needs to always look like Spock.
Do you think he just kept his hair like that? The dance moves, though.
These are,
Bust that shit out.
these are fire. Bilbo. Please end this. Kill me. These Spock baggins. This is our personal hell. Oh my god. I have to wonder what other
I don't know what
things would be...
caused this to exist. Also, just random pieces of clothing are being thrown in the air.
Just... Oh my god, you're right. That's weird. What? A magic ring.
They're convinced the part at 112 is him saying he fucked the goblins, which is not what he says at all.
What? Let's see. Oh, because he says he fought with the goblins. Battle the troll. I feel like this is like what someone sees on some sort of weird
Just
slowing
before you
drug.
die, this is what happens.
Yeah. This is my overdose right here. It's just... This is the extra footage to Requiem for a Dream. Alright, okay, I'll spare everyone. Acid trip. Well, there's articles of clothing. The ring is just a fucking CD.
Is it? I can't
No,
get a
it
good look
wasn't a
because
CD.
it's so fucking low res. It's like 240p. It's like the worst fucking image.
Oh shit, that's funny. I wonder if... I gotta check and see if this went up. Of course it didn't.
It's the spirit of the comic to like look at weird shit on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I can understand that. Sorry, that's just
Frustrating
like
chat with just not progressing, I think, is also part of the aesthetic.
the yep,
Just spending as long as possible not
not
continuing
reading.
the comic is entirely on brand, I think.
How long can we drag this out? I like this. A magic ring. I saw that round. I saw a round, flat fucking donut thing. Wow.
I think it's just like a piece of piping or something.
Hey, how are
Um,
Equius and Nepeta, Cassie? Oh, retired banana. Equius and Nepeta? Nepeta. I haven't heard of Nepeta in a while, actually.
we
Nepeta
should probably
seems
keep
fine.
reading, just that way we can get
Yeah,
there.
Equius is fine too, I think. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. They're probably doing great. Everyone seems to be
Yeah,
doing really
everyone's
good.
fine.
And
Even the people who are dead, they're fine.
they're all fine. Everyone seems to
Everyone's
have
fine. It's
good
okay.
good things happening to them, and I'm sure
They
everything
have
will
it under
work out.
control.
Nobody will experience turmoil in the next 2,000 pages.
Yeah, it'll be fine. The comic just ends here and it's great. Everything is resolved.
Yeah, the 8-Ball said everything's okay.
Exactly. They all are fine. It even said so. They're just vibing. Yes, exactly.
They're having a cute little tea party.
He would probably have been a terrible driver anyway.
He probably
Ascend.
would have. Oh, whoa.
We have Liftoff. Have you been reading the Sweet Bro Hella Jeff comics as well?
So I read all of them in one stream.
Okay. I have
was
no idea if that
intense.
has spoilers or not. I only read them when they pop up like this.
Oh, yeah,
There's also apparently like some like you should not post that on Twitch stuff.
Oh yeah, I went through and there was a few near the end that were horrifying, and I'm surprised I didn't get Twitch banned. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
warned me about that. So
Yeah, the
yeah,
dog penis.
one has dog penis.
Mhm.
I don't
And
know
it
as if that's against like Twitch's TOS, but I
is
personally
dog.
do not want to see dog penis if at all necessary. You
Well, it's
know?
like pages and pages of it too. Like
Right.
I just would hit next and it'd just be more, and I couldn't make it
Yeah.
stop. Um, and then I had flashbacks to like I had a German Shepherd when I was a kid, and you know like when you have a dog and it gets excited and it's horrifying as a kid to see that, and you're like, what the hell is
Right.
going on? It's so gross. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. It's not anything. Yeah. What's in the cloud? An eye in the sky. Oh wait, that's Gamzee. That is
Is it?
Gamzee. Uh-huh. You see how you can see his little weird clown mouth?
Oh, I guess you can. Oh shit, I didn't notice that the first time.
Yeah.
Possibly.
It's
Uh,
definitely Gamzee because you can see his little teeth and his
Speaking
clown
of
mouth.
how's he been doing?
Awful. But Marcus
Yeah.
did a really good job of reading his freak out lines.
Yeah. So I take back a lot of what I said last time we spoke on him.
What did you say on him?
Um,
I don't even remember.
well, I was like, yeah, he's a cool kid. You know, I
Oh,
like him. I could probably have a nice drink with him or something. You know?
dude, it's funny that he freaked out too, because I have this friend, this guy I've been kind of seeing, and he told me about a juggalo that he was friends with in Arizona, who also was like unstable and had this freak out, and he had to like bounce out of Arizona to get away from him because he thought he was gonna
Jesus
kill him.
fuck.
And I was like, he gamzied out. I think gamzeeing out is gonna have to be like
A term where
uh
you
huh,
like the totally chill juggalo goes absolutely ape shit.
yep, yep, exactly. Oh no,
Yeah, I
not the
guess it is
Hawks.
kind of like foreshadowed because he's the Bard of Rage, apparently.
Who decides what these people are?
I think it's just based on like your personality or something. I haven't really gotten how it is. The quiz that you can do online
The game?
asks you questions based on what you think on stuff.
Did you do that one? Did you get a
Yes,
what
but I
did you get?
forget what the result was. Chat has been disagreeing with it this entire time.
Oh, that they gave you the wrong one?
Yeah,
It's
they say
wrong.
something or other of time, and
Life?
I'm like, oh, life decides it, I guess.
Oh, I thought they meant that you're the bard of
Something or other of life.
life. I was like, that's
I
pretty
was the
haughty.
seer of rage.
The
That's
seer of
yeah, I don't
rage?
know about that now. I apparently am gonna go ape shit at some point,
That
so
sounds
that's
clearly
not
you're the
good.
reverend of
Um,
time.
okay.
Chat is decisive. We decide for you. What? Interests are
Uh,
disagreeing because it doesn't much Dave? Something something Dave. Okay, lift off.
yeah, they basically want me to be Dave continuously at all
That's
times.
it's just what that's just your role in
Just
life
because I
now.
go off on rants and then I don't know, listen to Bilbo Baggins.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, last time we talked, there was I can't remember what you said, but there was something that was very Dave, and I can't remember what it was, but I just remember being like, "Oh shit,
This
they
is
were right.
this is my curse.
They were right." Rev, you
Don't
are
tell
Dave.
them they're right. They'll just keep saying it.
They're like, "Yes, yes." Oh, that's funny. All the Dave
Um,
emotes. Okay,
yeah.
let's continue.
Pester Jade. So I'll do John, you do Jade.
Perfect.
Okay. Hey Jade, are you there? I have a computer now. This boring guy keeps blinking at me though. I think it's weird.
Oh, can we just look at how adorable the the Carpathian is up here, beeping a horn? Because
The
that's
entire time.
very cute. Oh, he's adorable. Uh, John! Wow, finally!
Hi, sorry I disappeared after you entered the game, but from what I've seen in the clouds, it doesn't look like you've had much trouble making progress.
Nope! Dave was able to set up as my server player. He is building up my house right now so that we can deploy some equipment up there.
Oh, nice. Dave is serving all the ladies, isn't he?
Deo! Yep!
He's like a dude on a butler island. I mean, a dude that happens to be one of the butlers doing a lot of serving to various ladies who are vacationing on the snooty resort. Wait, am I fucking this up?
That's okay. I won't tell him about it.
Okay, good. All I'm saying is, why can't I have a Dave Butler too?
Well, maybe you can. I'll try to put in a good word for you.
Thank you. What is the equipment you're deploying?
I'm not sure. Something to do with cloning, I guess? It serves some purpose in my quest as a witch of space. A nice troll named Kanaya has been advising me on stuff about that. Have you talked to her?
I don't think so, not recently anyway.
You should. A bunch of trolls are not nearly as bad as I thought. Even Carcat. He's been helping me too. Sort of. Hee hee.
He has? I thought he hated you.
Oh, yeah, he said plenty of stuff like that, but I don't think he ever actually meant it. Flying off the handle is part of his charm in a funny way, once you know that about him.
Yes, that's what I've concluded about him as well. He seems like a pretty great guy. I'm really looking forward to more of his outbursts, especially the first conversation with me, which I am to understand will be legendary. But we shouldn't tell him any of this, or he'll be furious.
Hee hee hee, shh.
So, what else have you been up to? We should try and catch up as much as possible.
Yeah, what else? There's been so much going on. It's been a little hard to keep track of it all. Why don't you tell me what you've been up to first?
Man, you'll never guess what I'm doing right now. Go ahead, try and guess you will not succeed.
Whoa! John, where did you get that nice flying car?
Oh, god damn it.
Jade's so spooky.
How did you know? Do you have Rose's crystal ball?
Sort of. She gave me the code, and I made a cool pair of goggles with it.
I'm surrounded with real-life witches. Everyone I know is turning magic. It's ridiculous, including me. I'm magic now.
It certainly seems so. What's with your fancy magic car and your chauffeur familiar, I guess?
No, he's neither a chauffeur nor a familiar. He's just a new friend. Also, it's not a magic car. It's just an ordinary car. I found it in my dad's wallet.
You did?
Yeah, it's just found his wallet on the ground, while my dad was nowhere to be found. The clouds led me to the wallet, though, so maybe they'll keep leading me to him?
Maybe, but hang on, let me try something.
Okay, I've seen a lot of interesting things in the clouds. I guess he used to see things like this all the time, right?
Yes, what have you seen?
Well, wow, well, lots of things that were a mystery that didn't make much sense, but also a lot of things I recognized, like stuff I had done before and stuff that I will do in the future, and things that Rose and Dave have been up to, and you too.
Huh, like what? What did you see?
Well, I saw you on your island. You were sleeping in a floating bed, and I saw a pretty snow planet, and I saw you with some frogs. Have you found any frogs yet?
Frogs? No?
Well, I saw you once in this neat outfit, and it was kind of like you were torn from one of my Japanese mangoes. It was, and the snow was melting, and you were surrounded by frogs for some reason. Now it sounds like I'm describing a weird dream I had about you.
Sure does.
Which I guess is sort of true. Anyway, I guess that must not have happened yet.
Nope, but that sounds pretty interesting. I wonder why I would be surrounded by frogs.
I don't know, but you are a witch, remember? Witches love frogs.
That's true. I hope I'm not planning on putting them in a cauldron or anything.
Doubt it. Looked to me like it was a friendly gathering.
Phew.
Oh, and one time I saw a green version of you with pointy ears and you were crying. Did that happen yet?
Blah, yes. I prototyped my dead dream self and tried to get her to fight Jack, but it turned out to be a big mistake. God, I can't believe how dumb that idea was. She was an emotional wreck.
Oh no, what happened? Where is she now?
Oh, she went off to cry somewhere else. Good riddance.
Wow, Jade, you really have been up to a lot.
Hee hee, I guess so.
And I have been just staring at these dumb clouds for hours or whatever. I even saw my own dead body in a cloud.
What? Whoa! Is this the secret level 2 Mario Kart or something? This looks like...
Star Road.
Right? Neum.
Beep beep.
Oh no!
It's okay though. It already happened. I was sort of tricked into sleeping on my quest bed, and then when I went to sleep, Jack killed me. She must have known it would happen.
Who?
Vriska, do you know her?
I don't think so.
She's pretty cool. I don't like reading some of these words. But just between you and me, she might be a little crazy.
Maybe. Well, she tricked you into getting killed? I would have to agree. Come on, John.
Yeah, but John is just like, oh no, she's cool, she's being helpful, and it's like, bro,
He's like, I totally
bro.
deserved it.
Yeah, it's like, nah, it worked out.
It's cool. She's just I feel like John is like my spirit animal to my naive side. Like
He
that
is super naive,
so much.
unfortunately. Like he's a cool kid, he's a sweet kid, but God, he's naive.
Yeah, he definitely represents like I definitely have a John side where it's just like, no man, like they're just damaged, and it's not their fault. They're just they mean well, and I'm sure they're really cool inside, and they're like they're beating you. You're like, no, no, no,
No,
they
it's
just
it's cool.
and they're hurting inside, and it'll
That's
be
why
all
they're
right.
like this, and it's like, no,
I can't
no.
abandon them. Real Naruto over here.
Yeah. Um, where was I?
Uh,
Um, but I don't think it was really like that. Honestly, I think dying was necessary, part of the process, but she just didn't tell me so I wouldn't get scared.
what process? And how are you alive now if you died? John, I'm a little confused.
He put so much faith into that sentence.
It feels like a cult. Like I'm starting to get some real strong cult vibes from Suburb. They're like, you have to die to ascend to godhood. And like, like
Yeah, now that you say it.
yeah, like they all bring them together with the punch and they're like, don't you want to be a god? Like a god, And then they
Yeah.
don't tell him.
And then you're like, yeah, sure, that sounds great.
Uh-huh. And then they drink the bleach punch, right?
She
And
hasn't really
then
harmed John aside from the god. Wait, what about what about wasn't it her fault that he died in one like offshoot timeline where like he went up too fast or something?
oh, that I thought that was
Was
Terezi,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Terezi tricked
Never
him
mind.
into
Never
putting the
mind. She's off
jetpack.
the hook for that one, but I still feel like it's her fault about
Terezi
like
felt
it's
awful
still
about it.
somehow it's still Vriska's fault somehow. I
It's
haven't
still
figured it out yet.
Vriska convinced Terezi to convince John.
Sure, that happens.
It needed to happen for Dave Sprite to exist. I don't think Terezi felt bad. I have to disagree with that.
Trizzy, I think, is okay.
She's fine. I don't understand. Okay, so I kind of like Terezi. I like Terezi, but I don't quite connect with Terezi as much as maybe the general
I kind of
Homestuck populace.
forget she exists regularly.
Oh, that's so sad. You're like, Therese who? Oh,
Yeah,
that blind girl. Sure, okay.
right. Yeah.
Whatever. I make her count
Uh,
on them. Oh.
let's see. Well, I died on a quest bed and woke up here as my dream self, and now I have these sweet wind powers, which is how I'm making this car fly.
Oh, that makes sense. Dave had mentioned he reached the god tier,
Yeah,
but he did not say what it involved. He probably didn't want to make me worried.
maybe, or he was just being some sort of cool, some sort of aloof cool kid.
Or that, but sorry, I got distracted by a link that at the end says, I want to fuck Terezi. And I was like, I'm not clicking on that. I don't know what that is. Um,
Um, yeah, I
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't click on any link that has that at the end.
It's a song. I've clicked it. You can buy the digital track for $420.69,
Are
because
you
of course.
serious? That's really
Yeah, I
funny.
wouldn't click on it because I think the thumbnail has girl
Something.
butt in it, but it's
Girl
really
butt.
hard to tell what that's like. It feels like it might have been photoshopped. It's hard to tell what's happening.
Rev, how does it feel to repeat your Tuesday stream?
It's fine. I want to like honestly, this is helpful for me because I'm definitely not processing all of this.
Oh, 100%. A lot of people, as I've been confused, are like, oh, I didn't really get it until I read it the second and third time. I'm like, what? I,
Yeah, why have you read it this many times?
I feel like I need, that meme where it's like the what? Um,
Right.
I feel like that's me when people are explaining, you know, that they didn't understand it until they read it for the third
Second or
time.
third time.
Yeah, and I'm like, the what? Excuse me. Um, oh, before we continue,
Right.
I have to show you. Speaking of cursed things,
Sure.
uh, have you heard of Ramtha? So in my town,
Uh-huh.
there's this There's this.
School of Enlightenment.
Uh-huh. It's near me, and there's this thing called the Ramtha School of Enlightenment. I was thinking about this because you're talking about like cults, and it's out in Yelm, Washington, and I've driven by it a few times, and it's this
Okay.
huge compound. Like this is for real, and there's like this lady who thinks that she is channeling this ancient god called Ramtha, and I guess she's been around since the 80s, and
Yeah.
and this is her
That's
channeling.
Oh, okay.
She's
Let me
channeling right now.
unmute it so I can hear.
It's so weird. It just reminded me we were talking about cults. This really wacky.
Indeed.
uh uh-huh.
You, beloved master.
So imagine you
You
saw
are well
this,
this day in your time.
right?
Yes,
And you're
I-
like,
Uh-huh.
Sit down here.
This
fuck,
is that which
I'm gonna
is
live on her
called
compound.
television.
This lady knows
this
what's
is
up.
impressive.
To capture
You
a
got
moment
me. You
forever.
got me
Yeah,
convinced.
like wow, that was
Were you sleeping
awesome.
when we got to you?
Yep.
Wake
See,
up.
like
Were you-
cult aesthetic is great, except for like the part where bad things happen. It would be cool if that wasn't part of it.
You're like, cults get a bad rap. Rev.
Like it's got like a cool aesthetic. Like everyone shows up in like robes and they drink Kool-Aid. Like that sounds great. I'm down. You
That
know?
sounds like the weird in that part in Homestuck when they went up into when John tried to join the salamander cult
right.
and he went up there and they're all wearing robes and hanging out and talking about beholding and
Right.
I mean there seems like there should be a Homestuck cult offshoot somewhere based on that.
I'm sure there's someone who has started a cult about Homestuck to some degree. Yeah, and then the Home Depot stuff starts.
Cult aesthetics good, but the toxicity is bad. Cult aesthetics are not good.
Aesthetically, it's cool.
It's-
You know, it looks neat. Like everyone gets dressed up. Like, I like getting dressed up.
Oh my god, no. Homestuck's a cult. I'd join a
Okay.
cult for aesthetic. I mean, they are kind of aesthetic. Oh, guys, I had to show you. Speaking of buckets. So, I
I
actually.
don't want this to go anywhere.
I don't. I was, so the guy I'm dating or whatever came over last night and he brings me a gift. And the gift is this. Oh no.
Oh wow, that's a
Uh,
bit forward, don't you think?
It's a bit forward, I thought, for it's so big. It's such a big bucket. So it's very lewd. I didn't say anything about it because
Does he know, or did he just give you a bucket for no fucking reason?
no, he doesn't. He's not particularly nerdy. He doesn't know anything about anything in that regard. Basically, when I explain Homestuck to him, he literally thinks it's like a legit webcomic, like that it's a serious thing. Like he doesn't get it at all. So if I were to start explaining uh, the nature of what a bucket meant that he just gave me,
Right.
I feel like I would. It just would be weird. It would be
I was,
weird.
I was talking about it on a stream a little while back, but there's a certain point where like if you would ask me what is Homestuck, I'd be like, oh, I got this. I can explain. And at some point, I stopped being able to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like at one
Yep.
point, I was like, oh, it's just about kids and they're playing a game and it's to save their world. And there are these trolls who are actual trolls that are messing with them. And that's all it is, you know?
Uh-huh.
And then at some point, I was just like, I don't fucking know anymore.
Yeah, that 100% is my theme is always the more I know about Homestuck, the less I know about Homestuck.
Yeah, trying to describe it to my wife, she's just like, are you
She's-
okay?
She's like, "Are you having a seizure right now? Is this a fever dream?" Yeah. They're saying I should draw a spade on it or a heart on it.
I mean, depending on what kind of relationship you have with your boyfriend.
Ooh, that would be. Oh, he's not my boyfriend.
Oh,
He's made that very clear. So maybe maybe it should be in that case some version of a spade heart, a black heart, maybe.
I don't know if that's a thing.
I'm gonna make it a thing. That's probably the closest to maybe what it would be. But yeah, a bucket. I mean, yeah. I had to share that with you guys. Oh, and also,
That's amazing.
yeah, that's how far like Homestuck is ingrained into my brain. I can't even like look at a bucket with Bob being
That
like,
someone
hee
gives
hee.
you a bucket and you're just like, oh my god.
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
Excuse me, sir. Also, the tattoo someone asked, it's a face hugger. That's what it is.
Oh, rad.
Yeah, that's what the neck tattoo is. It's like yeah, from the Alien. Alien! Yeah. Rad as hell! Whip out Mr. Bucket in the bedroom. Is that what Mr. Bucket was on your thing?
Yes, that's what I
Oh
was referencing.
no!
Mr.
Bucket
Bucket
Sex God. Oh no! Okay, it's all coming together now because I remember seeing that on your notes and I was like, Mr. Bucket. You know?
Yeah. I'm surprised you called me back after that one.
Gross! Ew. Put your balls in my top. Ew! Is that what he says?
Yep,
the
that's
balls
the
in
song.
my
Have you
mouth?
listened to it recently?
Mr. Bucket. Wait.
Yeah.
Mr. Bucket.
Go look up Mr. Bucket commercial on YouTube.
Mr. Bucket. 1997. Oh, here this is only.
I don't think they brought it back. I think that was it.
I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my mouth. I'm Mr. Bucket.
There you go.
I think you're fine on normal speed on this one.
Oh, it needs to be at.
I'm Mr. Bucket.
Oh God.
The game's Mr. Bucket. The first to get their balls into Mr. Bucket's mouth. The balls will pop out of his mouth.
I'm
Oh.
Mr. Bucket. The balls pop out of my mouth. I'm Mr. Bucket.
God
Balls
damn
what
it.
I'm about. I'm Mr. Bucket.
Woo!
I'm
Mr.
Mr. Bucket.
Bucket. Milton Bradley.
It gets worse when it's slow. Oh, I'm so sorry for that, everyone. Except I'm super not sorry. Oh no. Well, sorry, that was a digression down a weird.
This is just what happens.
This whole stream is cursed. Oh shit, that's funny. Okay, we got someone went from Rantha to. Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing could make this worse without editing it.
I think you were at
Yes.
or that.
Or that. But he actually said no one else would do it but you. Actually, now it makes sense that I wouldn't be able to, since my dream self is dead. Oh, that's right. So does it mean she can never ascend to God tier?
Right. Yeah, I think your regular self has to be alive and your dream self has to be alive as well. And then your regular self dies but on the quest bed. Specifically.
Oh, so if your regular self dies on the quest bed and your dream
Right.
self is alive, then you become your dream self and you ascend to God tier.
I think that's it.
But if your dream self's already dead,
Then you can't be God tier
then
because
you're fucked.
you can't. Right.
Your extra life is gone. Okay.
Someone can confirm that in chat, but that's what I've understood.
Yellow perverts. Aradia's regular self. Close enough for now, but kinda off. That sounds like my understanding of Homestuck in a nutshell.
I mean, that's as good as we're getting.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
It's too bad, really.
Yeah,
I wonder what space powers would be like.
I have no idea.
Oh well.
Maybe you shouldn't rule it out, though. I mean, you mentioned your dream self isn't completely dead, right?
You're right. I suddenly don't know if I want to become a god tier anymore.
Well, she wasn't that bad, huh?
I don't even want to talk about her. She's sad and cowardly.
Okay, I will not pry.
Why don't you tell me about your new friend? He sure seems to be enjoying that horn.
I like how it's implying that he's just like slamming that thing the
The
whole
entire,
time.
yeah.
during the conversation.
And now she doesn't even complain. She's just like, what's he doing? I sure do
Yeah,
hear
what's
him
he
on
up
that
to?
horn.
Who's he? I know, right? Rolls eyes. He's just a silly guy I met when I woke up here. He seems to be curious about me and followed me around for a while. Also, I noticed he's wearing my bed sheet.
Yeah, what is he doing with that?
I don't know. He seems to be some sort of seems to be part of this whole cult full of people who worship my ghost sheets. I ran into a bunch of them in Salamander Village, and they were all completely ridiculous. So I guess he's a member of the cult.
Probably. You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that you're becoming a famous hero, John, and people everywhere will idolize you.
They're not idolizing me. It's my dumb bed sheets they love. It's so stupid. Oh, also another thing about him, he has the Queen's ring.
That's great! John, you have to get that ring from him.
I've tried. I asked him politely for it and everything, but he's very protective of it.
That's a problem.
Actually, I think it's okay. I think he's supposed to keep it.
You do?
Yes, once I saw something in the clouds. It was hard to tell what was going on, but I saw him, and I'm pretty sure it was in the future, and he had the ring, and
And what?
then the cloud stopped showing me. But I'm pretty sure that someday he'll have to wear it. So I think I'll just let him keep it for some reason. I trust him.
Okay, John. I trust you, so I will trust in your trust in him.
Yeah, trust all around.
I'm gonna be a supportive piece of shit all day and fall down. Wait, what? Excuse me, Jade. What? I'm going.
It's a sweet bro hella Jeff thing.
Oh, okay. I have a hard time remembering those callbacks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a supportive piece of shit all day and fall down all this trust.
I don't want to explain that, Sky, but apparently it's now a thing.
Why is there come in chat? Wait,
They-
what?
Okay, so
What?
Twitch bits are a thing. There's Twitch points, right?
What are Twitch
And
points?
you can use them to highlight a message. It costs like basically 2 hours worth of watch time in order to gain enough on my channel, at least, in order to highlight a message that the streamer sees. Like it is bolded, it's highlighted. You can see it super easily, and it definitely catches your eye when you're reading, right?
Oh, okay.
And they use that literally just to type out the word "come."
Oh, that is
That's just chat.
precious.
It's good.
That's precious.
So that's the thing now.
Oh, everyone. Oh, Arsha.
I encourage them to use it for the Town of Nowhere instead, which uses the same points and is, I think a better use of the points to decide what's going to happen in the story.
But they're like, nope.
No, I'm just going to post come instead. It's like, okay, great.
Nice,
thanks.
guys. Nice. Cute.
Thanks, guys. Well, there's Town of Nowhere tonight at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Plug.
Plug. I'm never awake.
Where were we? Oh, how trustworthy do you even have to be to confide in someone like that?
LOL.
Anyway, I guess it's enough of my nonsense. I should keep looking for my dad. Maybe if I fly around in this car with this guy beeping here, the noise will get his attention. He'll find me.
John, I already found your dad.
You did?
Oh, they're in the clouds. Yes, I found him with my goggles almost right away, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, well, that sure is convenient. Where is he?
He is with Rose's mom. They're in a castle, having some sort of tea party together. They appear to be enjoying each other's company. It's quite adorable, actually.
Oh, wow. Jade, what if they get married or something? Oh, God. If Rose became my sister too, that would wreak havoc on Carcat's shipping diagram. As leader of this team, I submit that we cannot afford to let this happen. Every man to your battle stations.
Red alert!
We have a ship to sink. Armed torpedoes.
Awooga!
Pshoo! Target destroyed.
Stupid John.
I'm just joking around, of course.
Oh, really, John? I like how Jade just goes with it. She just humors him
Yeah,
instantly, no question.
Yes.
Adorable.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
I'm gonna need you to try.
I made the expression with my own face. Does that count?
I trust you.
Okay.
But really, they make a nice couple, and I think it would be great if they got married.
Yes, I agree. Even if it would make it awkward for me to marry Rose.
I guess so.
But maybe that doesn't matter. These are kind of special circumstances.
Yes, they are pretty special.
I wonder if my dad and her mom would mind us getting married.
I don't know. Who are they to stand between two youngsters in love?
Whoa, in love?
Yes, John, two people must be in love in order to get married. It's one of the rules.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I guess you're right.
So what do you say, John? Are you in love with Rose?
Um,
Oh, he didn't say no. He didn't say no. And if not, are you prepared to fall in love with her? Well...
This line of reasoning or questioning is making me flattered or flustered.
What?
All I know is that I was ordered by Carcat to marry Rose. I think we can both agree that it would be reckless to look at a crappy shipping diagram by an alien and ignore its message altogether.
I didn't even know Carcat made a shipping diagram.
It's a thing of beauty. It will save the human race.
I will have to make him show me.
Yes, by the way, you will marry Dave. 100% true reality.
Uh,
It's okay, though. I will not press you on your feelings for him. I already know that you're totally into the Strider anyway.
what?
It's all in the diagram, Jade. It's all in the diagram.
I don't know about that. I clearly need to take a good hard look at this prophetic document and possibly tell Carcat what an idiot he is.
That you do. Okay, but anyway, who cares about his terrible, shitty drawings and meddlesome romantic schemes? How do I find my dad?
Well, I don't actually know where he is relative to you, so I don't know if I can give you directions.
Bleh.
There might be some way to do that. These goggles are actually really complicated. I will look into it and get back to you. In the meantime, why don't you fly around and keep looking? At least now you know to look for a castle, and maybe the clouds will give you some more tips.
Yep, that's a good idea. Yes, that's a good idea. I'll do that. Thanks for your help, Jade.
Sure.
I'll talk to you later.
Later.
Do you want me to continue being John?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, we are pestering John.
Carcat, what's up?
I'm not sure why I'm telling you this. I guess it's just out of a sense of obligation at this point. We've come this far, so I feel like you should know.
No what?
I might not make it out of this alive. This might even be the last time you hear from me. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? The last time you hear from me will be the first time you hear from me. I mean, this could be the last time from my perspective, because from my perspective, I could be dead soon.
Oh no, are you in some sort of trouble? John's a little bit dense.
He's...
Like, I could be dead soon, and his
Oh,
first
no!
question is, are you in trouble?
No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah. Is it Jack, Carcat? What's going on?
Oh god, the honking! The honking! Why won't the honking stop? I have to go. Sorry for being such a douche to you and all your friends. I hope you can succeed as a leader where I failed miserably. Oh.
This is a rather disconcerting message. You urged their navigator to ease up on the honking for a while, since it's distracting and somewhat in bad taste given the circumstances. You think you should try and message your friend back. Pester Carcat.
Oh
Hey,
my-
Carcat. Hey, buddy. You're making me a little worried there. Are you okay?
What in the name of sweet globe tickling fuck? Egbert, I just got done erupting a whole volcano of merciless fuck you on the primitive village located squarely on your crotch, assuming that's a suitably terrible part of human anatomy for a village in jeopardy to exist. Shut up! How dare you contact me while I'm in the middle of my backwards march of hate through your tedious timeline?
Oh, God, this is not right. You're not supposed to hate me anymore. You're supposed to be kind of my friend, sort of. When is this?
What do you mean, when is this? Okay, let me just check the universal clock, which keeps consistent time for all frames of reference in all planes of reality. It's 1:30. You're a moron.
Okay, duh, I know that. I mean, how many times have you talked to me before?
We just got done with our second conversation. How can you not know this?
Oh, this is not good. I need to talk to future you.
Why?
Because it sounds like you're in trouble. I think you're running from Jack.
Of course we're running from Jack. I just got done fucking telling you that.
No, I know, but... sign.
Sign? What? I
Yeah,
get.
that's what it says.
Why is it not sigh? That's
I don't know.
That's weird.
This is brought up again later,
Oh,
I
really?
guess. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just a thing that he did a typo, and it's like what you do with friends on Discord, where you just sort of make fun of the fact that they misspelled something
Forever.
one time. Forever. Yes.
I guess my future conversations will instigate some misguided need for you to get in touch with me later on. What have I gotten myself into here? I swear it never ends with the ultimate riddle shit, even after the game is over. Even after you lose it. How unfair is that?
Ultimate riddle shit?
I can tell this conversation's going to be an utter fucking joy to participate in. I honestly envy anyone in the position of not having to put up with reading it. But you asked for it, John, so here we go. Are you ready?
No, I just want to talk to future you.
No, you don't. Take it from me. The guy is a bastard.
Drag.
Oh, Solix.
Hark.
Oh, the little...
Hark. Happening combo.
What? Oh, they both fell down the stairs. Oh, buddy.
You've been so busy being consumed by unspeakable horror that you didn't notice that someone's been trying to contact you. Answer Terezi.
Are those his teeth that fell out?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
It's fine.
Do you want to read for Terezi?
Sure. Carcat, I have grave and serious news to report. I've discovered the scene of a real-life murder. Tavros is the victim. I'm very upset, but I'm trying to stay professional about it. This crime is not going to solve itself. I have conducted my preliminary forensic analysis of the scene, but my findings have been mostly inconclusive. I am pretending to think that there is any chance that it was not Vriska, because otherwise it would be no fun. Anyway, I just want to warn you that there is a bloodthirsty murderer on the loose, and you should be careful out there. I must attempt to revive the victim. Ugh. Carcat, you cannot even imagine what this smells like. But I pride myself in being a true professional as well as an excellent friend. I will be away from my glasses for just a moment, so if you get this message, please be patient.
Terezi, are you there? Oh, fuck. Tavros is dead too? Terezi, listen to me. You have to get out of there. Vriska is the least of our problems. Wait, forensic analysis? Are you fucking insane? Put your fucking glasses back on. God damn it.
Herk.
Ah, go fuck, go fuck, go fuck, go fuck, go fuck, go fuck.
You wish you would wake up. You could really use someone with awesome powers right now. Being awake and not useless. Oh god, are those his teeth on the floor? Put teeth back in.
Oh no, he did it wrong.
There you go.
Aw,
Good as new.
gotcha,
Best friend.
buddy.
It's like it never happened. No one can ever blame you for dropping him down the stairs now. Stairs? What stairs?
Oh.
You're hoping it wouldn't come to this, but you're running out of options. You need a backup. Strong backup.
Oh shit. Equius, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, good. Are you still really strong? Like, is that still your thing?
I am still exceptionally strong. Strength continues to be my strongest attribute.
Okay, good. I guess that was a pretty dumb question. I need your help.
With what?
Gamzee is on a rampage. He's gonna kill us all if we don't stop him.
You mean the High Blood?
What? Yeah, I guess.
Oh dear.
What?
Are you saying the High Blood has finally embraced his position atop the hierarchy?
No, I'm saying he fucking snapped and wants to murder us all.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it, why does this conversation have to be so predictably terrible? All I'm asking you to do, no, ordering you to do, is go find Gamzee and beat him to death with your bare hands, or possibly 2 halves of a broken bow, before he kills anyone else.
I certainly appreciate the debauchery inherent in receiving an order of such gravity from a rogue-blooded foulmouth, but I'm not entirely possible that I can raise my hand to a High Blood. Wouldn't be my place.
Oh my god, why do you have to be so difficult in all the most fucked up ways possible? You're getting off on this, aren't you? If you ask me for a towel, I'm gonna flip my shit right off this fucking meteor. It will just be me spinning and spinning and spinning into endless nothing screaming.
No, I have a sufficient supply of drying utilities.
I forbid you from getting off on any of this. Don't get off on my orders. Don't get off on phrases like fuckity fuck, fuckity fuck. And don't get off on any sort of weird admiration you might be harboring for a murderous clown with purple blood.
The blood, it's just so exquisitely purple.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, but look, the situation is very delicate. I believe the High Blood would benefit from a proper enculturation into the aristocracy.
I don't think he gives a shit about your etiquette lessons or how a true gentleman is to go about handling a proper fucking horse teat. Gross. Seriously, people are in danger here.
I'll take measures to ensure that our comrades aren't injured.
Okay, and?
Well?
But you won't fight him, is that it?
If it comes to a close quarter skirmish, I will try and be prepared.
How fucking reassuring. You are such an idiot. I don't get it. You kiss the ground this lunatic walks on because he has purple blood, but that doesn't stop you from ripping on Aridin, and I know for a fact you don't like him. And his blood is even purplier, isn't it?
Yes, that's different. He's a sea dweller. Our feud is codified in tradition. Nay, we are obligated to be at odds. It's dignified.
Okay, fine. Then speaking of which, he's on a murderous rampage too.
He is? How many of us are rampaging murderously exactly?
I don't know, at least 3 probably, but who even knows at this point? The point is, if you see him, would you mind snapping his stupid wand in half or something, and then choke him to death on his own shitty pretentious scarf?
Do I really have to?
God, what is the problem now?
I'd prefer not to interact with him.
Why?
It's preliminary that his advances make me uncomfortable. It's primarily.
I would high-five you if you wouldn't shatter every bone in my hand. And if you didn't smell terrible. But seriously, if you could carry out my orders in the least perverse way possible, that would be great. Just kill 1 or more of these assholes and get back to me, okay? I need you to come through for me because we're running out of manpower here.
We are?
Yes, didn't I mention? Feferi, Kanaya, and Tavros are dead. Oh, that's right, Kanaya. I gotta add her to my list. I forgot she died. Oh, I'm sorry, Kanaya. Kanaya... dead. Cool. Solix is unconscious, and Terezi is missing. Oh god, I hope she's okay. I should probably go look for her.
Oh shoot, excuse my vulgarity.
I'll let it slide. Just do what I say, okay?
I will look into it. So something that chat pointed out to me during like this whole bit is keep track of the color of the blood, where it is, and where it's going. As much as possible, so that way you can try and keep track of who's where, doing what, and all that jazz.
Okay.
Because when you just see it as like background detail, it becomes like confusing.
Confusing. Okay. I like this, Cassie.
I think those are Pokemon cards in the back.
Oh, those are Tavros' cards.
Oh, right.
He plays that Pokemon game. I like this, Cassie. Did you ever think you'd have a job that paid you to say, fuckity fuck? No, but somewhere, like, childhood me is so proud of grown-up me. I wish I could go back to, like, my high school.
And be like, guess what you get to do for a living?
Guess what you... Oh, man. I'd be like, but the trade-off is you cry a lot. So, Who's this? Trollamon. Fido spawn.
Oh, right. It's Troll. Right. I forgot about that. But
Troll.
yeah, that is... Okay.
Have some goddamn decency, man. Watch your fucking language. Okay.
You foolishly misplaced your glasses during the hectic hero revival attempts, leaving you with no way of communicating with the others to warn them. This is why you should really carry no less than 5 computers on you at all times, like a sensible person. But there's no one here. Just someone taking a nap on a horn pile over there. A big puddle of something is next to the transportalizer. Grub sauce, maybe? You hope it's grub sauce. Please be grub sauce.
What's grub
Devil the
sauce?
sauce. I think it's just like ketchup.
Is it?
I don't know.
Guys, what's grub sauce? Because it sounds gross. Oh.
Mayo?
Oh, it is a condiment. Okay. I don't trust anything anymore. Baby
That's fair.
blood. Is it baby blood?
Mayonnaise made from babies. So the first 2 answers were correct. That's
Mayonnaise made from babies. Vague sauce condiment. Okay, these are all giving me different answers. This is a condiment, but we don't know which condiment. Oh, so it's not blood. That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay.
well, she wants to believe it's not blood.
She wants to believe it's not blood and that it's a condiment. Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Someone either had a major sauce accident here, or this is the scene of yet another real-life murder. Your team is so lucky to have you around to sleuth these heinous crimes, and yet the body is missing. You cannot conduct much forensic analysis without it. This is exactly why you should never turn your back on a body, even for a second. Examine horn pile.
You know what would be a good shirt is
What?
all of the trolls, or like all the characters in like different squares doing their blah emote, but that was
That's
like
great.
all in the, The blusher.
I don't know how many of them actually get it. I've seen a decent chunk of them. You
I've
could
seen a
probably do
lot.
that pretty easily.
Yeah. Someone could do a cool shirt. Someone, come on, you got this.
Someone.
You got this. We can do. Did you see the huge bitch blah blah shirt that oh my god.
No.
Let me show you this. We've been running a contest on our site that I put together to design merch for 413.
413.
Yeah. And who was it? Was it Melisong? Because during the chat, I was like, somebody should make a shirt that's like huge bitch, blah blah. And oh my god, this is adorable. Sorry, that's really
Oh, that one's
cute.
really good.
What the fart?
Like, I gotta say, like, Homestuck inadvertently created really, really talented artists.
Dude,
You
for
know?
real. It really, really did. Let me see the huge. I gotta show you the shirt. It's so good. I'm gonna. She just was messaging me last night. So let's see if we can. There it is. Huge bitch, blah blah. And it's like, you guys just
Yeah.
check out this little guy. It's drew like MSPA read. And we were talking about the huge bitch is you, and we were talking about how it'd be funny if like we made like a little version of MSPA reader with like arms that were bendy and legs that were bendy, and it was like had magnets and it could stick to things, or maybe it was a keychain, but it would
Something
be
like that.
with wire arms. Yeah, become the
That one's
bitch.
good.
Yeah, I just love this shirt. It reminded me of the blah blah. Okay, we can continue.
The huge bitch is you, and the bitch is true. Did you watch that?
No.
Good.
No, it's another thing that should be good. I did
No,
watch
this
The
one-
Baby Is You.
That's what I mean.
Oh, yes,
I'm
I
sorry.
did. I did. I felt afterward like
I
I
felt
was
like I needed a drink after that.
yeah, like I was really stoned or something. Like it
Like,
just
it wasn't. It's like it's a cognitive hazard to anyone who comes in contact with it. It's not good for you.
yeah, like it felt like it was the equivalent of like let's say you turned on your TV to static and you stared
Mhm.
at it unblinking for like 10 minutes. And then how that would
Right.
make you feel afterward. That's how I felt after watching The Baby Is You.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I came as fast as I could, having a baby, and the baby is you. Yes. Okay, so we have Feferi, who got stabbed, and it looks like
This is
Kanaya's
no nap.
blood.
This was another murder.
Ooh.
What is going on in this lab? Another textbook impaling. Perp has been busy tonight. Wait, there appears to be a pair of smaller marks on the victim's neck.
What?
Examine marks.
Kanaya.
Hmm.
Oh, sheep eater?
Has the killer really developed a taste for blood? She was completely out of control. According to your expert analysis, she barged in here with a lance, her new weapon of choice, then startled everyone in the room, so much that it triggered a dreadful grub sauce spill and or chainsaw accident, causing missing victim to lose a large amount of blood and or grub sauce. Horrified by the sight, everyone fled the room, except for the present victim, who was napping on a pile of horns. The perpetrator, in her deranged state of mind, sampled and the spilt green blood sauce from the floor, and her thirst peaked. She became tempted by the buffet of rich royal blood on the horn pile, dragged a trail of green from the puddle to the horns, and helped herself to the victim's neck. The victim undoubtedly woke up midway through this gruesome feast, fought back, and then the lance was through her chest for the trouble. The perp then fled into the lab, thirsty for more. Yes, you were quite sure of that. And the theory that it doesn't make a lick of sense. You wish you had a crack team of experts to advise you. If only you hadn't kicked them all into a bottomless pit, along with probably your glasses accidentally. Damn their insubordination.
Seek the high blood.
Oh, whoa! Yours is a YouTube video?
It's because so I keep checking this box with the thing that should allow it to run Flash every time, but
Right.
apparently it's because I did that yesterday, but now I guess it's asking me again. So I just have to enable Flash.
Mm.
What is this? Oh, there's like
This
horse.
is a walk around.
Oh, okay, let's take a look. Talk about Aradia. Do you want to just, so the way we've maybe been, usually has a video, just remember to do each stream. Oh, I have to do it at the beginning each time. So I'm just gonna tell you where I'm going. Like,
Yeah, and I'll
then,
try and keep up.
Yeah, so I'm talking to Nepeta, and I chose
Okay.
the first option.
Gotcha.
I'll read Nepeta, I guess.
Yeah. I'll be real, like, spoilers, I hate all of this. Just because, like, I think Nepeta is a fine character, but just having to read her dialogue and Aquinas' dialogue is just rough.
Yeah, between the two of them. They're
Yeah.
a weird pair.
Duo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is baby. Oh. Nepeta. A ferocious and concerned Moirail suddenly approaches out of some wild shrubberies.
I regard the ferocious monorail stoically. I mean, I greet Miss Legion without issuing the statement of action in the first person.
Miss Legion ponders over whether Mr. Zark is still feeling blue over his departed Robo sweetheart and needs more cheering up.
She's painfully 13. That's
I know, right?
what someone in chat said, but I agree. Like, a lot of this does, like... A lot of this, I'm like, oh my god, I was 13 at one point.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't do this, thank fucking god, but like...
All the days of, like, Gaia Online. Were you on that
thank God,
site?
skip that.
Oh, you didn't
missed
do that?
There was a
Ooh.
girl that I was interested in, and she was, like, super into it, and I'm like, yeah, me too. What is it?
Yeah, I did a lot of Gaia Online back in the day, and there was all those, you know, like RP chats on the forums, and whew, I'm just glad that shit's in internet history. Like,
Yeah, well, I'm really glad that, like, before, like, I became, like, someone that people know about under this name, like, just before that, I decided to switch names. So all that cringy shit
good.
I did back in the past is, like, locked behind a different name, which I just will never tell anyone.
Oh.
And then I'm safe.
That's amazing.
I'm very lucky for that.
Oh man, all my cringy stuff was like, well, I'm sure some of it was like back in the Gaia Online days, but then there was a lot of it that was just camcorder because there wasn't any, you know, YouTube.
God, there wasn't YouTube. When
I
we were
know.
kids.
Oh my God.
I would have been
oh.
those cringe compilation kids.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's just how kids are.
Yeah, I'm so glad that YouTube or Snapchat or TikTok or any of those things weren't a thing. Because like what I did when I was a kid, so there was the camcorders. We did fake TV shows on the camcorders of like smoking
Yeah.
clove cigarettes and like pretending we were super goth or whatever. And
Sure.
I'm sure some really vaguely, really not appropriate sexual things happen too, because we're teenagers, and so like I can only
Right.
imagine like the disgusting shit that should never see the light of day. And then on top of that, when I was even younger, we used tape players. So we had like a boombox that would record.
Where you could record like audio from. Yeah.
And we would make old like basically radio shows on the tape players, and it would be like, I just remember very, very vividly singing "The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup" on like this old tape player, and then being like Folgers, and then like
I remember
oh.
writing my own version of like James Bond
What?
as a kid, but it was done with like Playmobil action figures. And my only experience with Bond really was like GoldenEye, the video game, I think.
Oh, sure.
And like a handful of movies. And so just like scenes were just straight lifted from that.
Oh.
It's really good that it's like it's on corrupted VHS tape. Like real bad. Like just things that should not exist. And my brother is like, "Oh, I found it," and I'm like, "Burn it."
Burn it. Like,
Like,
rip out all the
leave that
tape.
where it lied.
Oh, that's funny. Your parents are probably like, "Oh my god, he's so adorable,
Yeah.
so cute."
Yeah.
So fuck the fiction police, all the cringe, all the crazy fortune, let it flow.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, everyone's a cringy kid. You may pretend like you weren't, but fucking know better.
No, yeah. Well, the 90s were particularly cringy too, like with
Yeah.
like I went through like a phase where I wore FUBU and
FUBU.
do you remember FUBU? Maybe I was Midwest, so I grew up in Michigan, but it was like for us by us, and it was this like kind of like a like a gangster brand sort of. I don't know, like a cool
Oh.
hip urban brand FUBU.
Oh, gotcha. That
yeah.
was definitely not the scene I was into as a kid.
I had
Oh my
weird
God,
phases.
yeah, this is some 90s shit.
Yeah, for us. Let me look. FUBU. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the FUBU jackets. Was
this where like the puppy jackets and stuff came from?
I don't know. Other than this was like, so I had a friend who wore FUBU, and I wanted to be like her, and her name was like Corinne or something cool, and she like would slick her hair really tightly back in like these ponytails, and she wore big hoop earrings, and yeah, and I maybe had like 4 months where I thought I was cool. I tried every subculture at least once. Cool kid like Dave.
Right. One of the nice things about being homeschooled was that I didn't have that exposure, you know, like I didn't have to try and fit in with a clique. Like these were your designated friends, and either it worked out for you or it didn't. And that was it. So I just ended up being a nerd because that was like the only way we could reliably hang out after quote unquote school, is to go play EverQuest or whatever.
Oh, nice.
And then we just get shit faced in game and shoot off fireworks. It was great.
That's like when I played that's how I learned. So I didn't know what furries were, and my friend introduced me to Furcadia back in the day. And I was like, oh, look, you get to like walk around as like a little, like a fox. And then when I was like, that's fun. And we're going around, and I'm like, why is there a sex thing? Like, why did somebody make like a sex thing? What's yiffing?
Oh, no.
Why are they talking like that? Why is this a dungeon? This is making me uncomfortable.
No.
It was Yep, that's my introduction to what furries were. Is I brushed almost becoming one until I realized what it was, and then I swiftly threw that car in reverse.
Yeah.
I have furry friends. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing on
No.
furries,
Like now
but
that like we're older, not as big of a deal. But like when you first like come in contact with it, you're like, no, what?
excuse me, the what? I had friends who would like show me their furry art. It was always like really perverted though. They're like, check this out, and I open it, and they're like 2 foxes getting it on. I'm like, ew.
Why did you show me this?
I don't
you
like
do
it.
you, man, but why?
Yep, that sparks joy. I'd rather have things. Oh, I don't know what people are talking about. Okay, let's continue this horse.
Mr. Zadhak, I mean, I will probably be feeling blue about that for some times, yes. But he is, darn it, I am exceptionally strong and will cope with it admirably. Even though she didn't even say goodbye for some reason.
Aww. Aww. Why is it not doing anything? Oh, there we go. That's
You
weird.
might have to, like, click on it.
We can always curl up in the pile again to talk about feelings.
Nepeta, for goodness sakes, a man can only discuss his feelings for so much time. How long have we already spent in the robot? Is that's supposed to be an X or a C? Spent in the
Robotics?
robotic pile.
Oh, I
going
think
with.
over there and to the left, like behind his head, there's like a bunch of robotics in the pile.
Yeah,
Okay.
robotics. Okay, cool.
I see.
Pronounced cool in 90s. I believe it was at least an hour. We examined my emotional state until we were both blue in the face. What?
Blue, 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 blue. I just love how you say that word.
I know.
What? I think I could talk to her again. Talk about Gamzee.
Nepeta, I think it would behoove us
You
to address the extreme danger in a serious manner.
mean about Gamzee? Hee hee. I'm still not sure if I can believe it.
That is because you still refuse to look upon our bloodlines as deciding behavioral factors they are.
When did he start doing horse puns?
He's been doing them the whole time.
Has he? I've just
Yes.
traumatized it out.
Nay instead of no.
Oh, that's true. Literally always. Oh, well, you know what? Whatever.
Behavioral. Sorry, my heart is galloping. I can't
Oi.
enunciate properly.
Hey, aqueous.
The horse case scenario is upon us.
It's going hard.
His is the richest and most noble blood possible amongst the highland dwellers. As such, he is prone to being more violent and unpredictable than any of us. Not everyone has been as lucky as I am in the domain of moral religions. I've never...
More religions? I think it's more religions. Yeah.
I utter to think about what I might be without you, Nepeta.
How is that a horse pun?
Well, horses
Don't have udders.
have udders
They
on
don't.
their planet.
Do they? Did I miss that
his,
fact?
His Lussus did.
His Lussus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. His Lussus did have udders. Muscle beasts have udders there, Cassie. Oh, right. So we're like, so he's not making horse puns. He's making specific horse puns about troll horse things.
I am increasingly concerned that Aquinas is, or Equius is like a hussy self-insert.
Oh no! I hope not. It's like these are
I want
all.
someone to like say no.
Oh no! He's one of them. What part of them? No, listen, Hussy is his own self-insert.
Okay, yeah, I guess he is in the comic as well. So.
So that's his alibi.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that works.
I don't believe it. Everyone's like, no. Hussy's weirdly obsessed with horses, so I can see why you'd think that.
I feel like I'm like justified in believing that.
I mean, I'm okay with this canon.
I don't want it to be real though.
I don't want it to. Udder?
Shudder.
Oh, that's so sweet, Aqueous. You know I would always be ready to tackle pounce you when you start getting especially furious.
Yes, which is among the reasons why I must take your protection a high priority. The High Blood has joined the stable of those who are becoming increasingly volatile and murderous as we remain stranded in this laboratory. I command you to steer clear of them. Do you understand?
Did you mean steer in that livestock sense?
Yes.
Well, if you're referring to Whiskers, I was already plenty scared of her. And if you are talking about Mr. Ampura, he has always given me the creeps anyway, so there's nothing to fret over.
Excellent. I would still prefer you hide. Prefer.
Hide? Where?
Behind that gate.
Gate? You mean gate? What gate?
I don't know how they're doing. So this is something that's confusing to me. How are they doing this?
What do you mean?
Like, how does she know that he misspelled gate to be like a horse pun and not like a gate thing?
Are they talking on? I assume they're talking
They're
on
standing
chat.
directly in front of each other.
Yeah, I don't understand how that works. I don't even know. He probably just said it weird. They speak in chat client. How are they speaking in chat client if they're standing in front of each other though?
Why are they?
You can hear it. Don't think about it.
Okay.
Just just stop. Just stop. It's just how it works. Memes.
Okay.
Yeah. Nepeta reminds me of like The quintessential glomp girl.
100% yes, and that is a part of like internet culture that could very easily just be left in the dust. And I think we owe it to the Zoomers, if nothing else, to let that die and just like
Glomping.
not let them know about that, so they don't like
Don't-
think less of us, and B, like try and emulate it, because there's certain things that just need to like stay gone and forgotten, and that's one of them.
Well, and that was one of those things that conventions actually had to put rules in for a while, where they're like, stop touching people that don't
Yeah.
want to be touched.
Yeah, don't tackle people.
Yeah, just like running up to cosplayers who you recognize their character and just tackling them. Or the yaoi paddle.
Blindside tackling someone.
Oh my god. Tackle pounce. We Zoomers already know.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I just reminded myself of another character. Oh, the Sharpie bathwater story? Oh, I did! Yeah, somebody actually told me in stream about there was apparently like a cosplayer who tried to make herself, if I'm remembering this correctly, who tried to make herself gray like a troll and busted up a Sharpie in her bathwater and like got ink poisoning or something from like soaking herself in Sharpie water. It's some really high level shit. Sharpie and vodka. Ugh, no.
Like, when I use a Sharpie, I'm like, man, I'm losing brain cells here. But, like, you know, you have to use a Sharpie. But, like, what the fuck? That's gonna hurt you.
To be fair, I can't really cast too many stones because when I was like, I want to say 18 or so, and I was way old enough to know better, I had these like markers that were for drawing, and I used them as makeup for probably like a few months at least, like on my eyes, like.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was it was not smart. But yeah, I did that for a while, so I really can't really cast stones. They're like
Fair
alcohol-based markers. Yeah, there go your brain cells. Yeah, and that's why I'm stupid, guys. You heard it first here.
I don't even have a reason to be stupid. I'm just like this.
You were born this way, baby. My friends in middle school all drew on their arms. Yeah, see, I drew on my arms with Sharpies too, and now
Sure.
look at me.
Honestly, like, I need to get a tattoo at some point.
Do it!
There's a lot of good artists down here. I could do
I bet there are. What would you get?
I don't know. That's the main reason why I haven't.
Oh my god, that's what
You know?
everyone says.
Also,
You just gotta
like,
pick it.
I am like a shag carpet, and it's just, I don't even know where I could put it, where it would like.
Oh,
be
they'd
a
have to
thing.
like, you'd be all hidden. You'd be like, here's my
Yeah.
tattoo and here's somewhere. You could do like, in your inner arm or something. You couldn't be too hairy right there.
I have no idea. Like, no, it's pretty much fuzz. I guess right there on the inside of the bicep, maybe.
Yeah, like inside your arm. That's actually a good spot too. That's a cool spot in my opinion to get a tattoo.
Okay, that would work.
You could do that and then get like would you get like a fandom inspired thing or would you get like what direction?
I mean, like, I kind of stopped at like, I would like one, but I can't because I'm too hairy. You know?
You totally
I'm not gonna
could.
tattoo the entire Homestuck chart over my body. Like, that would get me shot. Like, as soon as someone sees that, they're gonna be like, this guy's unhinged.
Just get him out. Benny's
Also,
face.
you remember Memento?
Yes. Where
Okay.
he's got all the notes to himself.
Question.
Mhm.
If you were okay, let's pretend you're a tattoo artist for a minute, right?
Mhm.
Guy comes into your place and he says, "I want a really simple tattoo. I want it to say, I want it to be upside down, and I want it to say, do not trust him, kill him." And I want you to tattoo that on my chest. Is that cool?
I would 100% do that. All right, dude. Whatever.
It's like, that's
Fucking weirdo.
suspicious, but okay.
Got it. Got you. I got you, bro. I would absolutely get a. You know what? Next time, like, I feel like maybe for my birthday or something, I should get a bucket tattoo. Like, just a small little bucket tattooed somewhere on me.
Lewd.
Very lewd.
I feel like that you'll regret that one. Like, I'm not the kind of person that's like, oh, you know, you're gonna have to live with that forever. But like,
I mean, that's the thing though, is like for me, it's like you can always get tattoos. I have a tattoo of a little stick man on my ankle. Like I have some really dumb ones, like a little stick man, or I have a tattoo of like,
from what I understand about like tattoos is that just like, if you get enough, some are gonna be bad.
oh, absolutely, and you can always
Like,
get them
that's
covered
just
up.
Law of avid.
I've
Yeah.
had cover-ups done. You know, as
Mhm.
long as you don't get anything too squirrely, you can just go back and get something over it later.
That's true.
Removing it is a pain in the ass, but get a sex god Mr. Bucket tattoo, Cassie. Oh my god! I would have to explain that to people. Honestly,
I feel like
oh.
explaining that to people would make you lose friends.
They'd be like, so wait, back up, what? Excuse
So
me?
there's this webcomic.
And,
Let me tell you about Homestuck.
I feel like I should draw a picture at least of like in a tattoo style, flash tattoo style of like Mr. Bucket with the banners on it, and it just says like
Right.
sex god, and it's got like the bucket with like slime coming out of it, and like oh man, I'm on it, guys. Ask me about
Sounds-
Homestuck. You won't be able to go into Japanese public baths. They're kind of changing that. Apparently, more and more, like, they're kind of getting westernized. Like, if they see someone like me, I'm not part of the fucking Yakuza, right? Like, they're gonna be like,
Yeah, I would imagine it's different if you're Japanese and you've got tattoos all over yourself, you know?
yeah, I think I've read articles saying that's becoming a little bit, like, I would still have problems, but it wouldn't be like it used to be.
They're not going to probably think that you're Yakuza, but they're definitely going to give you side eyes, right?
Right, they're probably like, ugh, God. I mean,
would
I
imagine
expect that.
Like, a majority of the places that, like, you go with the amount of tattoos you have, you already get that?
I do, yeah. I get
So-
side eye.
Yeah.
People are like, I remember when I first started dating, when I first moved out here, and I had less tattoos than I have now. I didn't realize that like there were people. I didn't think about it one way or the other. And there's either people that are like, before guys would be like, oh, tattoos are cool, but your tattoos are like weird and masculine and like really intense. Like they wanted girls with like little flowers and tramp stamps and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, like that wasn't even a thing I'd considered. And I was like, okay, whatever. And now that I'm like divorced and out on my own and doing like the online dating and all this horrible stuff, it's like the opposite and it's worse because it's like a bunch of people that are like, oh my god, like you're like the kind of girl that I wanted to date in high school, and like you have all these tattoos, oh my god. Or they explain things to me a lot, like they're like, I don't like normally dress like this, like no, like this isn't like normally. And I'm like, oh my god. And they're like, no, like I normally would wear like something like cooler, but like this is just like, you know, it's whatever. And I'm like, okay, I don't care, I don't.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, or
No.
like how far does your tattoo go down? Does it like, how far does it go down? And I'm like, that is such a creepy question.
Yeah, we're not at that point, and it sounds like we're not gonna be.
Yeah, I get a lot of weird. I've actually started making almost a thing where I only would date people if they had at least a few tattoos, not because
Just that way they wouldn't be weird about
yeah,
it.
because I couldn't tell otherwise if they were gonna be weird and like weird fetishists, and that they were more into the fact that I had a bunch of tattoos, and that was the thing they liked about me, other than just liking me and thinking I was cool. Because there was a lot of fetishists out there. It's gross. Yeah.
I'm really glad I'm not dating anymore.
Yeah, dude, it's the worst. Like, I never thought, I thought when I got married, that was gonna be it, and I wouldn't have to get
Knock
back
on
out
wood,
there.
but
It's a shit show out there now. It's like, dating
Yeah.
is a nightmare, and it's like a bunch of people with a bunch of baggage and online dating apps where they just like, it's horrible.
I never had luck with any of that online dating stuff.
It's terrible.
I only ever got crazy people.
Yeah, I get.
I would imagine it's worse if
weirdos.
you're a girl, but it was
terrible.
not successful in any way, shape, or form.
I think the worst part about it is that it's made dating like really, really disposable. So like,
Mm.
you know, you go on dating apps, someone's got like 50 matches, right? And then so
Right.
if they have any indecisions about you, they're just like, oh, I have like 45 other people on deck. You know, there's no.
Right.
So it's just a lot of wasted time, you know, or I don't know. My ex I met on Homestuck server in Gary's mod. What?
What?
That is so specific. I mean, is there anything that has not become a fetish? I like to think that some things are sacred, though. Like,
The more I explore the internet, the more I realize that that's not the case. That you could literally have anything as a fetish.
Oh, I
And
know.
it's awful.
I know. I had a guy, actually, one of my weirdest ones was like a guy that I met on some dating app, and he, within like 5 minutes, was asking me if I was into shibari rope bondage, and wouldn't continue the conversation unless I was open to it, because as he said, if I wasn't into it, then this would be pointless anyway, so he just needed to know. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, within like a few minutes?
You gotta build up to that in the very
Yeah,
least,
I
dude. What are you doing?
know. I'll give him my number. Yeah, I almost met up with him actually at, but somebody, my friends, when I showed them a picture of him, they were like, Cassie, that guy looks like a serial killer. Like, literally looks like a, like, please do not meet up with him. He looks.
Well, the first thing he's like is like 5 minutes into the conversation, he's like, yeah, no, that's your friend
Yeah.
saved you on that one.
I
That
know.
was bad.
Thank you, based friends, for
Yes.
looking out on that one. This has been a pretty long tangent. Okay, guys, we're going. We're
Sorry,
going.
this is what we do.
This is how it goes. You know what you signed up for. I don't want to hear it.
Yes. If you wanted me to just read this straight, we would have had a different deal entirely. I would have asked for more than $25 a page. That's for damn sure.
Rev at his finest. Okay, let's see. What are you talking about? Oops, that just went down.
I mean, that door over there, the gosh darn silly face. You gosh darn silly face.
Whatever, Aqueous. Who can say gosh darn silly face while like flexing your, popping your veins out? Weirdo. Oh! Okay. Oh. Oh wait, I don't want to be in a peta yet. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, try to explore around a bit
I'm
first.
gonna look at this teapot. Pearl gray. This has been steeping for way too long, so it is undoubtedly very strong, just the way Aqueous likes it. I'm gonna open up this chest. Open chest. Of course. You got an emergency backup absorbency unit. A Con Air poster. Examine fine art. Legends tell of muscle beasts once roaming the cosmos that were so enormous they could destroy entire planets with but a twitch of any anatomical feature. Are the legends true? You hope so. What's in this chest? A bunch of towels. You got a heap of fresh towels. There's this big. Examine robopile. A gratifying heap of soundly thrashed robotics. Standing near this pile stirs powerful emotions. The closer you stand to the piles of stuff, the more freely the feelings flow. It is a law of reality. What is on the floor? Oh, they're milk. Ew. Fiddlesticks. Drink milk. Wait, can I drink any of these, or do they all just fall? They all just fall. I'm gonna try to drink them all. Nope. Come on. Maybe this one. Nope. What's wrong with him? Why can't he pick up any of these glasses of milk? Open this chest? Open chest. You got a fresh towel. I'm gonna go up these stairs. You cannot go off looking for the high blood just yet. You must make sure Nepeta is somewhere safe. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try going through this door. Open door. There's no time to retire. Gotta go after the clown. Okay. So I gotta be Nepeta.
Yeah, it's pretty much railroading you into talking to Nepeta and being her.
Okay, be Nepeta.
I will now seek the high blood Nepeta. I command you to go hide as we discussed.
Sure! But there are a lot of nuts in the loose out here, so don't stick your neck out and take any big risks.
I will exact caution even when safety is 100% to be 100% assured. Even so, I would still like you to take the opportunity to say, I would still like to take the opportunity to say
What?
goodbye.
Oh, Aqueous. Hmm. Well, okay, goodbye. But you had better believe I will see you again soon, Aqueous.
Yes, you will. And now you're her. And I think you can have a conversation with him
Oh.
again.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Nope, too late. Apparently I can't go back through the door. Oh my god, this music is so cute. Meow.
This is what I did as well, is I skipped that and then chat got mad
Reload.
and told me to go back.
Oh. Okay.
You can just...
Do I just hit refresh?
Yeah, if you just refresh and then
Oh, just be her.
go to straight to that conversation. Picking up stuff doesn't matter in any of this, it's just fluff that allows you to know what, like, is going on.
This better be a good conversation, guys. Okay.
It was worth going back for.
Okay. Oh, wow, she does have 4 things. Suggest one last feelings jam in the pill? Oh, it's probably pile. Nepeta sheepishly looks at her shoe with a question on her pursed lips.
For Pete's good-for-nothing Dixie whistling sakes, Nepeta.
Oh my god, I hate his quirk.
Yeah. I'm through talking about feelings. Now, go hide like I commanded.
But so many of our friends have died, and it just makes me so sad to think about. I don't think we have even scratched the surface of our feelings yet, and our feelings in this case are very tall and inviting carpeted posts to sink our claws into.
I do not have claws. I do not hove claws. Yeah. I mean, have claws.
I know! I was speaking metaphor, kitty.
Mr. Zadhak rolls his eyes, which remain concealed and aloof as ever.
Besides, I know for a fact that you are still feeling blue, hee, from losing Aradia.
I suppose.
I did not mention, but I think I should. It may perk you up to note that I had a dream about her during my last catnap.
You did?
Yes, she had these pretty wings and a splendid hood, and I think she might have been cosplaying much like Friska has been.
Uh-huh.
She was so happy, just like she used to be, and she said she would see you soon.
That's a nice thought, and thank you for sharing it. But it was only a dream, and surely will have no consequence on reality.
Aqueous? Are these feelings I'm detecting my wiggly whiskery nose?
Maybe.
And then we must take this to the pile, scratching post-haste.
Okay, just for a while, though.
Oh, adorables. You then proceed to add the most poignant, heartfelt feelings jam in the history of Paradox Space, or piles of things. Roleplay. Oh god. Oh god! What is he wearing? Oi, aye.
I am a muscular man who is clearly a feline-obsessed female at the moment. Doing something suitably cat-like in accordance with the nature of this juvenile theatrical amusement.
Okay. Strong Aqueous, no like his poor attempt at roleplay. Also disproves of missed opportunity to spare amusement as amusement.
That is not how I talk.
Aqueous commands strong muscular cat girl to get her to roll better.
Good grief.
He commands it!
Fine. I, again, as a lithe-clawed female wearing a preposterous hood, preposterous, strike a supine posture on the floor. Darn it, posture. The exposed belly commands to be scratched.
God, they are so cringy.
It commands it. Do as it says.
I can't handle them together.
Yeah, that's why I was like, kind of hated this.
I mean, like, I can see why people think it's cute, but it's like, them together is rough. They are both pretty high levels of cringe. Right, hulking brute, no wait command, too strong for touchy cuddly stuff per usual.
The scruffy-haired, saucer-eyed smart aleck takes issue with the tone of the girl currently posing as a said hulking brute. He wonders if she appreciates that the palfrey nobleman currently masquerading as him would be more than happy to A Calminate said cuddly stuff. Outrageous strongness permitting.
Aqueous, damn it! Why do you always have to make this so cerebral?
Language.
Sorry.
What am I doing wrong?
Well, you don't always have to announce who you are pretending to be in every line, and you don't always have to point out that it's just pretend. In fact, that is sort of our being no-no.
How would you recommend that I approach this absurdist charade, then?
Oh, I don't know, just by having fun and having a sense of humor about it and such, and not sneaking and sneaker little barbs of disdain for the exercise. I am not dumb, you know. I'd catch those like scared little scurrying rodents.
I was having fun. The line about belly scratching was exceptionally playful, and I am to be commended. You commend me, I commanded.
Yes, you're right. That was really great. Do more of that. Okay, we're ready, go.
I think I'm out of material, though. I don't actually know that much about cats.
Fine, we can stop. Here, take your gross, stinky glasses back, Squeeze.
Very well. Here's your hood.
Ew. Yeah. Why don't you hang on to that forever? It is my present to you.
I can't tell you how touching I find this gesture, Nepeta. Thank you from the bottom of my What is that word
What
supposed
is that?
to be?
Ludic. What? It's usually a Q or a cross?
Cross?
Lucretius.
Ludicrously-
Oh, lucrotiously. Whoa.
Ludicrously powerful cardiovascular system.
Don't mention it. They remind me of like, you know, when I don't know if you ever went to like anime conventions back in the day, but like,
Thank God I didn't.
oof, I did. They were rough. But there was like, I feel really old when I go now. I still go sometimes, but
Yeah.
I feel super old and gross. But
Worked for an anime company for a bit, and there was definitely like, oh my God.
yeah, I'm like, I like anime children. But they remind me of like those really uncomfortably oversexed, like, there were always some at conventions, like weird pairs of like a guy with a girl on like a chain, and it was like
One
almost,
of them's on a leash.
yeah, they're on like leashes, and they're like doing some weird BDSM-y kind of things, but they're like teenagers. Yeah, Neko girls. And then the guy is like some guy who's like really oversexed for being like a turbo nerd. And you can tell they like go into their hotel rooms and all do weird sex things together, and with all their friends. That's who they remind me of.
I hate that is weirdly specific, but I have seen that, and I know
See?
exactly
You
what you're talking about.
You know! What the fuck
I
con
know,
did you go
and
to?
I don't want to. It's bad.
Where's the post about the Undertale orgy? Don't sexualize Nepeta. No, she's cute. No sex. My friends used to do that. See, I like how some people are like, yes, that's 100% a thing, and other people are like, that's not a thing. Super.
Sweet summer child, you not knowing that it's a thing
Oh, it's so
you should take that as a blessing.
talking about some
It is a
freaking
thing.
pet play, bro. These guys are
God.
like that, but it's actually wholesome. Having the words convention and homestuck is never good. That's a thing, but Nepeta is not that. It was like two girls, and like they were doing some weird like light and L cosplay with
Oh.
yeah, with like a leash, and I can't. And they're like yaoi. Okay, I have to move on. Tackle pounce. Oh, robo parts everywhere. Be aqueous.
I think that is
Oh,
why
wait,
I
no, I gotta
hate
be
this.
Nepeta.
I think this just goes back to what we did earlier.
Oh yeah, I gotta do Nepeta. Go back. So I want to get through this before we end the stream. I just want to get through this flash bit. Oh, for crying out loud. No, cancel.
Yeah, we should probably go like the next couple of pages if at all possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go a couple. Oh, these are cute. Examine paint set. Alternian paint sets are manufactured with a pigment from the blood of cold wigglers, which is pretty powerful when you think about it. Examine teapot. Rar Geeling, so fragrant. Examine sugar pile. Just looking at
I
this
think
pile.
that's why I hate Nepeta.
Why?
I think it's literally no, like what you just were saying. Like it's been in the back of my head, but I'm like, why do I like? She doesn't do anything wrong. She doesn't do anything weird. Why do I dislike her? And it's because of that, isn't it?
It's because you associate her with his like just
Weird,
uncomfortable.
Like childhood pet play.
Rev,
shit
how
going
dare
on.
you?
Listen,
Damn, Rev.
it's not my fault.
Rev canceled.
Rev
You aren't
canceled.
allowed to. Nep nep. Oh no. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Yeah, I feel that. I get that though. Like those like really uncomfortable. Examine Gamzee. Oh, these are the shipping. You
Yeah,
suppose
this is her
this
shipping
pairing
law.
is still viable, although the rules will have to be dramatically reversed. Examine Friska and Terezi. Yes, this matchup is always so perfect to you. Why can't anyone else see it? Why can't they see? It's hard being a shipper. It's hard, and no one understands. Oh, this one. Examine Jade, Carcat, Carcat. You'll have to remember to write Jade a nice thank you note for helping stabilize Carcat's unhealthy relationship with his past and future selves. Maybe now with a clear head, she'll be able to open his eyes to what waits for him in other quadrants. Certain other possibilities. Maybe noticing someone nice over there in that bright red corner who has been there all along. Oh my god, these two! Examine John and Durstrite. This is, a ship in progress. Human romance sure is weird. Who's behind here? Examine crates. Oh no!
Right?
OTP! Oh no! No one must ever see! No one must ever see! One day you will work up the guts to say something. Maybe once this huge murder fiasco blows over. She's just got a crush. Enter great. You mean great. You suppose you should stay put like Equia said, but it's so frustrating being cooped up in here. Surely scooting through the air ducts for a while couldn't hurt. He'll never know. Looks these are great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tavros. Pussfoot? Berry breath? Dr. Honeytongue? What monster could do this? Oh. Oh. I heard a horn. Looks through this great. What does this say? Are you next? Hee hee. Next for what? Uh-oh. Shit's getting real.
Very real.
Let's see here. Oh, I went through. Oh, so this is the blood of... Wait, what color is this? Is it teal?
I think it's supposed to be like tealish green, yeah.
Okay, I was like, that doesn't look like any color I've seen. Open chest. You get an enchanted shitty wizard figurine. It's a miracle. Oh, transportalize. Someone has chopped this thing right in half. Maybe whoever is traversing through these corridors does not want to be followed? You can certainly respect such sneaky tactics. Oh, can I go through this one? It doesn't work. Oh, someone disabled that one. What? Let's go through here. Oh, we're going into the
The
darkness.
music.
It's all honks in the distance. Uh-oh. Oh god. What is she looking at? What is she
So I'm
looking
like, let's do a couple more pages.
Right? What's she
I
looking
know we're a little bit
at?
past time.
That's fine. 34:26 is a great stopping point. No words. Okay. Wait, 34.
34,
You
what?
must be saying something else because we're way past 34:26.
We're currently
62.
on 34,
62.
38.
Okay. The ancestor. Are you down to clown? Baby, I'm always down to clown. Where's this? I love this music. Just like little weird honks in the back.
Little
System
like
error.
miracles.
Yeah. Do, do, do. What's this? I can't click on anything. Oh, there's a open chest. Oh, there's that gun. You got Ahab's crosshairs. Perfect. This is exactly the kind of firepower you could use if you were going up against... You just broke it.
Yeah,
What?
someone did that to me last night as well. They switched up because I asked like, "What number are you on?" Or
Oh,
what page
yeah.
number? And they were like, 4,300 something. I'm like,
You're
holy
like,
fuck! Oh god, I'm so far behind.
I've been speed reading. Oh. Let's see.
They corrected it fairly quickly.
It
It was me. I'm sorry. It's all good, Eldritch.
Up, 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 up. This is a huge place. Oh, what is this? Uh-oh. What the hell? Examine slain beast. Arrows? Fired true, straight through the eyes. Who could have done this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yep.
What are you doing, Gamzee? Ominous. Pardon smelled? Heh. Check it the motherfuck out. It's the peasant blood. Heh. Fucking heh. Peasant blood? Is that a joke? If your blood is a running motherfucking gag, then soon it will be running through my motherfucking fingers. Calm down, Gamzee. The profanity is sickening. You'll stop. You'll... Kneel! You are not Pyrope. You are the High Blood. I should have known. Remove your counterfeit eyewear at once. If you please, sir. I'll show you what I motherfucking got. If you show me what's motherfucking yours. Oh my god. What? It was a motherfucking joke. Honk. We really should talk. You really should kneel. What was that? The volume of your voice keeps fluctuating. I said, kneel, motherfucker. I told you to motherfucking kneel, motherfucker! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gamzee, calm down. Calm down, Gamzee. What? Oh, shit. Arrow in the knee.
Clicked
Come
forward
on,
a
Hussy.
few. I think what you can do is you can keep going probably until the next time that there's like words as part of the page.
Okay.
Like there's several image-based slides coming up.
Yeah, I have to see what happens here. An arrow in
Yeah.
the knee was a cheap joke, though.
Yes.
Come on,
I
guys.
don't think it was
It
was
wasn't
this
a thing
before
yet?
Skyrim?
I think this was before Skyrim, right? Was it? No. I don't know. I'm actually curious now. This was before Skyrim. Everything started with Homestuck. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. Gamzee, sub jugglate.
Jugglate.
There you go. Honk, honk, honk.
I
Honk.
stumbled onto that one for a bit and they helped me.
Creak. Snap. Honk, 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 honk. Oh my god. Oh my heaven. What exactly is going on with game? Like, plot-wise, like...
So my best guess is that seeing the real Juggalos, like the real Insane Clown Posse, fucked him up, and then he stopped. Yeah, and then he went sober.
That's true. That is kind of where we left him off before, huh? He flipped his shit.
So
Someone's like,
he kind of flipped his shit as response to that, I think.
let this be a lesson to you kids. Do drugs.
I think drugs are the only thing that were making him a likable, non-murderous clown.
Oh, okay. You can continue on this page. 3, 4, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, you could probably go a couple more if you want.
Okay, this is completely terrifying.
Once we get back to John,
Okay.
that's probably a good stopping point.
Oh, oh. Oh my god, what a fucking pervert. I hate him so much.
Yeah.
Dead. Oh, he's so happy. Oh wait, now he goes on my dead list. Aqueous. He's happy dead. He's dead but happy. Fucking pervert. Jesus. Oh no, that's what she was seeing. Nepeta pounce. Hiss! Gamzee turn. What? Oh my god, this gif. Nice. I uh, Gamzee, draw deuce clubs from strife deck. Pounce of edge. Snap. Scrah? Oh, she got him. Scrah. Scrape. Honk. 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 Beep. And that's where the card. The N was shaped like his sign. Oh, that snap. Wow. Fucking
Yeah.
Christ. Blue, the most human color. F. Wow, what a place. F. John died again. I guess
No,
I'll
he's fine.
save it. Should I save it right here? Is this a good...
Yeah, roundabout here. If you want to go one more forward,
Yeah, let's go
just
one
to
more
know
forward.
that he's okay. Like
Oh, we
spoilers.
all know that.
Like-
There we are. Oh, this is why seatbelt safety should always be paramount. Remember to buckle up. Oh, guys. So we've learned do drugs, but buckle your seatbelt.
Yeah, I think that's a good moral to
That's
you know.
that's
go
the moral
with.
from the stream today.
That's the moral today. There's some good morals here.
Quitters never win, and buckle your seatbelt. Joker
Yes.
kind specifus is why Gamzee had every weapon. Homestuck, aka John dies the series. Buckle your drugs. Nepeta died before she could get. Wait, did Nepeta die? What?
Yeah, that was implied fairly heavily.
How? How?
Like she took that, like he took that, like clawing across the face like
Yeah.
a champ. He like brought her hand faster to make sure it would happen.
But-
And then it fades out there while she's laying on the ground.
How did? I don't understand what happened to her though, 'cause nothing. He's just standing there.
He just wandered over there with a bunch of clubs after killing Aquinas, or Equius.
Oh, so we're assuming that she got
It's safe to assume that, I feel like.
fucking clubbed to death. Look at the clubs. He's standing there at the clubs. Schrodinger's cat girl. I like that. He broke her arm. What? That's so specific. I don't know that. He snapped her wrist. Oh, when she grabbed...
Oh, I didn't catch that.
What? Let me see. Was I just confused by the... scrape?
Yeah, I was paying attention to that.
How are we saying... He didn't snap her wrist. You guys are tripping.
Yeah, she's still holding it up like she's doing something.
Back more. There's a sound effect. The sound effect says scrape.
Yeah.
As she's
One more?
scraping against their face. Scrape. You guys are tripping. Again, the page before. Pounce of
How far
Avenge.
back do we need to go? There's a little bit of delay. Okay, so Pounce Avenge. Sure. Like,
And
I would assume it's once she makes contact with him.
Scrape. He just moves her arm.
There's no snap.
There is no snap, you guys. You guys are insane. You keep missing the GIF. You skipped it. Like, oh my god, is it this one? Is it 3456? Because
I have no idea.
I'm watching the GIF, and there is no...
Is it the one before it?
3454.
3454.
Okay, I'm gonna watch this whole GIF. Scrah. This isn't a
That's
GIF.
not a GIF.
You guys are fucking with me. When he grabs it, before she's back one more. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, I see what you guys are
Oh.
saying. Snap. I didn't take that to be that he was snapping her wrist. I took that to be that he was like, snap, like
yeah,
whoosh.
super clean. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
that he grabbed her really quick, like he snapped his hand up.
Yeah.
Her hand is limp. Okay, you guys are intent.
But then, like, no, when she's got her hand up, it's like
It's the same.
She still has access to her hand. It's not like a huge fracture anyway. I mean, still broken.
Otherwise, it would be a sweet catch. I can see why you wouldn't notice that. It's like, I can see, but you guys are wrong. I can see why you would disagree, but you're wrong. He's scraping himself with her claws, and he scrapes the claws against his own face. Oh, so they're saying that, like, she came
Yeah,
at him
he did the damage to himself, like
because
as a
he's
power
a
move.
psycho.
Yeah.
Gamzee did nothing wrong. I mean, how would she survive? I don't know. It wasn't.
That's why I was like, so how are the trolls doing? Because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, that part happened
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Oh. Oh, wow. Well, we learned a lot. Oh no. Or it's just slow-mo. Magnus did nothing wrong. We've been over this.
Magnus did things. Okay,
Who's
Magnus did nothing
Magnus?
wrong. It's Warhammer. I'm
Oh.
like weirdly obsessed with Warhammer. He. It's a meme.
Magnus Archives. Gamzee did everything wrong, and then he walks toward her and gets blurry because he's out of focus. The amount of things Gamzee did wrong is equivalent to the amount of things Vriska did wrong. Yeah, but they did say Gamzee was the most important character in Homestuck.
I feel like everything that. So Gamzee's just off his shits at this point. Like that's his problem. You just get him some fucking Fago and he'll be fine again.
Yeah, why doesn't
But
somebody
Vriska is
get
just
him?
like that. Vriska is just always gonna be like that, you know?
She just has a personality flaw.
Yeah. And it's
No, he's
being
on
sober.
his shit. Vriska did nothing wrong. I mean, it's actually true. Gamzee is surprisingly important. We'll see. You're right, Gamzee did less things wrong than Vriska. Oy vey. Cassie and Rev
The
should
number of
watch
people that
RVA.
Gamzee has killed, even up to this point, I don't know if he kills more, but even up, like, how many more does he have to kill to make it the same as what Vriska has done?
Yeah, Vriska is done, like, Gamzee is like, it's like he's on a berserker rage. Like, he just can't control anything. But Vriska seems fully, I mean, yeah, she's being manipulated from the shadows, so to speak, but, like, I mean,
She's making those decisions.
yeah, she can't, she's
She
still a
wants the things
bitch.
to turn out the way that they're supposed to, but in doing so, she goes out of her way to make sure that she's the reason they happen.
Tavros doesn't deserve any of the bad things that happens to
Tavros
him.
is cringy, but that's just part of being a kid. Again,
Yeah, Tavros, I actually really like Tavros's version of cringe. He's like just adorable and just
it hurts to
it
read
hurts.
because I feel like you've known someone like that.
I know, right? Where you're just like, oh God, you're just shush, 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 shush. Just don't. He's just adorable. Tavros deserves emotional support.
I feel like
Aww.
Tavros could have been not cringy had circumstances been different.
Rev
You
was
know?
the Tavros kid. I think you just got called out.
Yeah. Can we ban that kid?
Like, low key, get the fuck out. I was definitely, if I had to think about like who I was at 13, the closest would be Rose. I was super like a Rose. Like,
I think I would have been more gothy had I had the influence to be gothy, you know?
oh, with all the kids in school or whatever.
Like, had I known anyone who's goth, I probably would have been like, yep, that's me now.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely was like the super goth, like I with the black lipstick, and I was like the first person in my school to get a piercing, and you know all that stuff. And I don't know if I was as intelligent as Rose though. Like I was broody like her for sure, but
Mm.
I wasn't. Goth gang, goth gang. Gamzee can redeem. Something bad happens. Vriska was raised in a messed up ways, and Tavros only had Vriska to learn romance from, making things very awful.
Oh.
Yeah, but you have to understand, it's like when you see like a murderer and they kill someone and they're like, yeah, but they were like abused their whole lives. And you're like, sure. And that's fucked up. But there are also people out there who are abused their whole lives who don't
And
go out
don't
and
end
murder
up being
people.
assholes.
Yeah. I mean, that's,
And it's like,
yeah,
there's also the excuse that like, oh, well, that's just troll culture. And it's like, well, wait, hold up.
that's troll
Like,
culture.
every other troll is like, God, fuck Vriska, you know?
Yeah, they also don't really give her
So she's just
slack.
like that. Like, that's not a troll thing. That's like, even for trolls, she's kind of out there.
Yeah, it sounds like, well, they said there's that in the Friend Sim, they talk about who's that lady? I don't know if you know anything about that, but it's like the the leader. I don't know if she's like the leader of Alternia. She's like a huge bitch. Apparently,
Right,
everyone's
yeah.
scared of her. Is that kind of who Vriska's sort of emulating? Triza? The heiress? The
Um,
heiress, yeah.
there's an answer to that, but not now.
Oh. Oh. Have you
I
seen
don't
the
want to spoil.
I've seen the white cue ball guy. That's Doc Scratch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Time stuff. Triza is dead and Homestuck. You will see later. The heiress Feferi is Triza is the heiress in Hive Swap. Feferi is by the time Homestuck happens. Oh, you guys are confusing me. I'm just not gonna look. Okay, well I'm gonna go make a sandwich and then I have a
That
haircut
sounds good. I'm
at
kind of hungry too. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, hang back for just a second. I'm gonna shut the stream down.
Sure.
Thank you everyone for showing up. Again, as a reminder, next week there will be no stream on Monday. It'll just be Tuesday and Thursday. I'm not sure who it's gonna be yet because I have to reorganize the schedule for next week still. But be sure to follow if you want notifications when those go up.
Yay.
And don't forget we're doing the 413 Fan Forest Challenge, so feel free to get in there and check out what designs will be coming out, or if you're an artist, submit designs. And you guys are all aware of Rev's stuff,
Yeah.
so go ahead and, yep, that's
Uh,
it.
yeah. I'm gonna be doing Town of Nowhere tonight, so if you wanna be a part of that, that'll be alive at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have no idea what time that is for y'all, but it's currently 2:22 Central Standard Time. So there's that.
Perfect. Cool. All right, thanks
Cool.
again, Rev. This was
No
really
worries.
so
Thank you
much
for having
fun.
me.
Cool. I'm gonna stop the stream. Bye, everyone. See you Tuesday.
Later, y'all.